Not the stupid. Hiya. How's it going, everyone? Interesting.
It just came off of my mic. It was like, no.
Blame the mic.
I am blaming the mic. Welcome. Hello.
Yep, we thought we could trust it.
I am going to add Craig.
Yes, let's get Craig in here. Hello, Mason.
Hello,
Hello,
Mason.
Dichotomy.
Dichotomy. Oh, well, Dichotomy.
Face planted into
Bass.
chat.
You guys are all here for some lovely info stuff. After I get Craig in here, we're gonna
here for good times.
Lots of update time, lots of stuff. We're going, and Craig is here.
Ooh. I got some news, Bass. It was pizza theme for all my sessions today at the school, so it is fitting that you have pizza now.
All right.
Continuing the theme.
So I first want to open with, my day started off lovely. I was picking up this morning, getting ready to go to work. I was just like, organizing, straightening up a little bit. And I found a cookie. The universe rewarded me for cleaning my house with a cookie.
Yay!
And it was delicious.
Not under the couch.
No, it was in its bag, in another bag. I had just forgotten about it. And, fully sealed, fully fine, but not stale at all. I had just forgotten its existence.
Cookies.
And cleaning up allowed me to have cookie, and that was great. Lovely.
That's delicious.
Other things today. Other things is I did another Paper Demon entry. This was for the court sketch.
And it's so good, you guys.
Look at Flair in his Sunday best. And we
Not
have
the cracked teapot.
Row.
Teacup.
Yeah, it's a little teacup.
That's it.
It's a little teacup. That's why he can't look. Look at him. He's so sad.
You cannot murder a tea pet. That's
He's
illegal.
so sad. Well, it's a teacup, not a tea pet.
Oh, thank God.
It's
The
still
horror.
blasphemous, though. It's not murder, but it is blasphemous,
This is vandalism.
Yeah.
Of the highest order. How dare they? It's the equivalent of a pet.
Yes,
no!
Dichotomy. But yeah, so he's so sad. He's being framed, the poor boy. And of course, I attempted to, and this is Pastry Puff's tea pet jinkified. And I of course tried to emulate the court sketches I've seen. I did research. So I think it came out pretty good. I'm very happy with it.
I like the background a lot.
Thank you.
Like, it's got this monotone thing going on, but it really works.
Yeah. Other stuff, if you did not see in the couch our little sneak peek, I want to show that off. A little sneak peek for something. Guys, this is related.
Popsicles!
This is related to the Ace Attorney abridged. Dichotomy, I am talking to Dichotomy here because Dichotomy doesn't watch any Ace Attorney stuff. Dichotomy, have you watched any abridges? Like Hellsing abridged, SAO abridged, any abridges? Because my goal is... Some of the courtroom sketches are very good, Mason. The ones I put in the Paper Demon channel were the ones I really liked, and the ones I tried to emulate, which I felt were pretty refined, all things considered. Well, Dichotomy, Dylan has written an Ace Attorney abridged for the very first case of the first game. And so the goal is, Dichotomy, that even you will watch and enjoy it because it's funny, even though you have no idea. Of course, if you know Ace Attorney, if you know our playthroughs of Ace Attorney, you get extra layers, right? So it's like, oh, you can check in the Paper Demon one, Mason. I looked. Not very much indeed. There's an ace, there's an attorney, and that's it.
I'll be honest, Dichotomy. If you watch our abridged, you still will not know very much.
you'll
But
know.
you'll have an inkling of an idea.
Yeah, you'll have a little more idea. Honestly, it's not super far off our abridged. But the point being is that Dichotomy, I hope that even you will watch our abridged because I think it's hilarious. Dylan did a great job.
Also,
and the
we
only
want
reason
Dylan to write more episodes.
Yeah, the
so
only
please
way
watch it.
we will get Dylan to
He will
write
only
more
do it with
episodes
positive reinforcement.
is if everybody watches it and goes, "Oh my god, Dylan, this is great," either in the comments or to his face. Yeah,
Good,
exactly.
good Dichotomy.
However, I do think it's hilarious. There are bloopers involved, and these are
Because of
for the
course there were.
bloopers. And they're hilarious.
The first blooper is Dylan hurting himself.
Spoilers! Spoiler alert.
It's not a spoiler. I'm trying to hype up the crowd.
Watch it on mute on loop. Oh, you gotta watch it not on mute at least one time, you know? But very fun. Lovely time. That's coming out before
Ori
the end.
really went for the no thoughts, head empty look.
Yeah, I was very inspired by big content creator inspiration Betsy Lee, the creator of
Oh,
the
so good.
YouTube animated series No Evil. Like, hear
Which
no
we have
evil,
watched
see
on
no
here
evil,
before
speak no
as a
evil.
little stream party.
It's great.
It's a good
Highly
series.
recommend.
If you haven't watched it,
It's a fun
check
time.
It out. It's
Lots
got
of-
some fall vibes, so if you're
It does,
looking for
especially at the
something-
beginning. The beginning parts are fall
Yes.
vibes. It changes seasons very coolly, if I'm being honest. It has all the seasons in it. But it starts in the fall, so good time to watch it. And she has little outtakes, and they very much feel just like, you know, they're all palling around. They know each other, you know, before, which is what we obviously do. And she does these little popsicle stick things, or they're kind of like goofy, quick doodles of the characters, and that's what I wanted to emulate. So we're just ball heads with our hair and dot eyes and cat mouth. Because I thought that fit. But then having these backgrounds, because I did
It
these
looks like
backgrounds for
the default would
Animinis,
just be like, "Meh."
is really funny. But
That's the noise these little creatures make.
the last thing coming out in December, it will be December, is the launch of another YouTube channel. Because, I can't stop, won't stop. Oh, too loud, Mike. Thank you.
Never stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Why would we ever want to stop?
And it's up now. It has no videos yet, obviously. We will launch later. This is what my
But there is
VTuber
a
model is
channel.
for. But it is a channel, and I'm just very happy with the banner and the thumbnail. Thank you, Vass. Yeah, I'm very happy with the banner. And so
love
this will be
Dogwood
launching.
style
You'll hear
so
more about
much.
it when it gets closer to launch and debut and everything like that. It'll be very fun, but this is coming out in December as well. So, yeah, lots of fun stuff. Well, we already have the first episode, Bass, so that's another thing. So, my current goal is to release one non-Let's Play video a quarter. So this quarter, of course, we have Smasher Pass and the redirect, but Smasher Pass. Yeah, Dichotomy, I am a, I don't know what the
Ori
word
is a major hobbyist. She has all the time to do all this stuff.
That's the rest of my time. My time is do work and then do this stuff.
It really is.
Those are my things. This is the last one, though. I have no other plans for any other things. This is the last facet of my personality that I'm like, I want to actually, like, do stuff with it. The hobbyist. Yeah, there you go.
This is very true, Dichotomy.
I'm the actual good I'm a single person multimedia network or whatever the fuck it's called, the multi-channel network, like whatever the fuck Machinima was, but it's just me and I'm less corrupt. only marginally though. I don't pay. Thank you, Mason. I don't pay Dylan and Mars, so you know that may or may not be ethical. Who knows? But yeah. So on the
What
Ace
does Peppa
Toonie,
Fat?
I'm Oprah. On the
There's
Ace
definitely
Tooney
worse
channel,
comparisons.
there will be one non-Let's Play video a quarter. So, of course, this quarter is Smash Your Pass. Next quarter will be the Abridged. The quarter after that will be Ace Tooney Reacts to the anime. And then after that, we'll probably have a Pass to Smash.
Done.
We'll probably have Pass to Smash. And I really am, at this point, Esdrock. I really am. Bass, I really... I do a lot. I do a lot of shit. I surprise myself sometimes. And the way I do that is by spreading all this shit out. Like this. Like, this channel is not going to get a ton of uploads.
That does happen.
It will get, like, one a month is my goal, hopefully. But we'll see. And the reason I made the VTuber model is in order to do this as easy as possible. So, honestly... it actually goes really fast. I have the first 2 videos fully recorded. I want to have at least one more to all go up at the same time. Because I just had an idea for a good one, since it'll be coming out around Christmas. And,
Sweet.
but literally the hardest part is writing the script. The rest is, I sit there, I talk to the camera, and then I maybe do... like a couple hours of editing. It's really not a lot of editing because they're not long. I'm not doing very long episodes. I just can't, you know, I just don't have the time for super long stuff. But
yeah, no plant essays
it's still
from Lori.
very fun. Well,
We'll
if a
be
rank
getting
goes
2-hour-long video essays.
a rank goes like, yeah, no. No. The first episodes are like 5 minutes each, somewhere along that line. They're not a lot. The goal is not monetization or anything even. Like, you can't, you know, 5 minutes, you don't get mid-roll ads even if you have monetization. My goal is just, I want to rant about trees and spread tree stuff. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to think of any other... oh, last announcement! Streamiversary will be a week from today. We are still doing the Paper Demon stream, but since Dylan will be here, you can ask us all the questions you've been holding back and all the questions you haven't been able to ask Dylan because... he's only on during game streams.
Clearly you guys don't ask us questions.
Yeah. Well, then this will be for you, Mason. I rant about trees and other plants. It's not tree, you know, only. Sometimes there are non-tree things because that makes sense. But it is mostly
it
trees.
Fits the theme.
98% trees. Other plant, 2% other plants. But yeah, very fun. And, so yeah, there will be new Discord stickers on Streamiversary, and there will be, a new stream thing on the actual stream.
It will be
Have a fun
time.
I'm sure. I'm glad. I hope so. And yeah, that is everything. So now we are going into what we are here for.
Yes,
and
the
that
meat
is
and potatoes of tonight's stream.
Court everything. What is court everything, you may ask? Well, there is a game that came out a couple months ago called
You may have heard of it or not. It's
Everything,
kind of an obscure game.
which of course we've been playing. And the main premise of said game is you get special glasses called Date-viators. And using said special glasses, you can look at any object in your house, and it turns into a person.
Object.
A gjinka. Any object at all. So this person is, of course, heavily themed by the item that they are. And we went...
and usually the name does harken to what they are as well.
Yeah, the name also relates to a certain extent, of course.
Because that's important, too.
And we thought, man, what does Ace Attorney have if not lots of iconic objects?
Lots of items.
So,
all in our pockets.
I was like, I want to do a Date Everything Ace Attorney AU, which is basically making jinkas out of iconic Ace Attorney objects. And I asked Dylan, I was like, what do we call it, Dylan?
The fun is just
The
starting.
fun is just
welcome,
beginning.
welcome.
You missed all the beginning announcements. If you stay to the end, you'll get the end announcements. And, so we voted in the Discord on a bunch of objects that I had thought about, and the winner was the Magatama.
A classic.
Well, let me actually
you
get
guys
the
have good
Magatama.
taste. Yeah, for those who don't know what the Magatama
For
looks
those
like.
who don't know what the Magatama looks like, we got a few options.
We gotta set the stage here.
They have a glowy
There
form.
it is.
So there's charged and uncharged.
I'm definitely partial to the charged form.
There's also
That nice glowy outline.
people wearing it on various necklaces. We'll get the major players here. We have Mia's necklace. Maya. Faye. Where's your necklace? Here you go. Here's
So
yours.
as you may be starting to pick up, these are all worn by women of the Fae family,
Yes.
who are psychic mediums in the world of Ace Attorney. They can channel spirits so that we can talk to them during cases.
They channel the dead.
Yes.
And on top of that,
Mostly so we could get Mia to bail our ass out.
that is vast majority of the times that we use it.
It is the vast majority of uses for the Magatama.
But on top of that, in the second game,
it does another nifty little thing.
we get the Magatama, and we can actually use it to identify liars and see psyche
Yes.
locks, which I do want to get up here. Psyche locks.
Psychic locks appear when somebody has a secret they want to hide. And typically you're going to use evidence to break those locks. But they're very important to the Magatama because you can only see them when you're using it. Unfortunately, Mason, we need to focus on that Magatama.
Yes, we are focusing on the Magatama.
We're not courting her boobs.
Dylan
Maybe
is
that'll
not
be another
here.
night.
They're not an object. They're part of her.
That's true. That's true.
So I do want to have the
Ooh.
psyche locks.
Well, I hope you're enjoying your new haircut, Federico.
Yes, we aren't doing that.
Now, Ori, I'm curious.
Yes.
Are we going to work the lock itself into the
Yes,
design?
I
Because
do
that's
wish
a really
to.
ornate and pretty design.
I do wish to work the lock into it.
I really like
I
that.
find them to be, you know, one and the same, basically. You know,
Perfect.
like the Magatama does it. And if I'm being honest, the Magatama only has so much going for it without the rest of it.
Well, it does have some other stuff. Some people have pearls surrounding their
Yes.
Magatama.
I'm trying.
Mia
Speaking
does
of
not.
pearl,
Mia has the scarf. So
We also
that
have
could lead to
pearl.
some creative interpretations. We could have our Magatama person wearing a scarf or pearls herself. Oh, look, Pearl's wearing pearls. Pearlception. There's also lots of different colors for the Magatama. We got this gray, light blue,
we also
kind
have
of orangish brown.
Sister Bikini, who has a lot more going on strap-wise around the whole
Sister
deal.
Bikini had a Magatama?
Yeah, they're part of the Fate Clan.
Shit, I forgot.
Hazakura
You know what? It's because it's buried
Temple.
under the pearl on the hood, that big purple pearl. That's why I never remember it in her
This one?
design.
There's also this big Magatama in their hall.
The Megatama.
The Megatama! Amazing. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Imagine the lies you could suss out with that thing on your side.
This one's made out of wood, which is an interesting little thing.
I would assume the other Magatamas are made out of stone.
Yeah,
Like they're
they seem
carved?
like a jade vibes, you know?
Yeah, that's a vibe I'm getting.
All right. With all this Magatama-ness,
We got lots of references.
yes, we have to do... I may enthuse. I may. I probably should get... Hold on. Let me go back to Sister
I mean,
Bikini.
Bess, we were kind of losing our minds when all those chains popped up on screen for one particular character. So yes, it could explode your brain.
It can explode your
Maybe not in
brain.
the physical sense, but definitely in the metaphorical sense.
Okay, here we go. This is the outfit as well. for one of the Fae clan, the offshoot, versus we have, of course, Maya's outfit, which is more...
That is not a sentence I expected to read today, Federico.
Traditional.
Dang.
So these are both the other outfits that we have. So, what we have to start off with is each dateable in Date Everything, and thus Court Everything, has a gender. That gender is, you know, male, female, or non-binary. So, the first vote is... Oh, there we go, Pastry Puff. Thank you very much. Didn't know. The first order of business is, however, what gender should our Magatama Gijinka be? We have man, woman, or non-binary.
I can't promise evil, Nath, but I can promise fun.
So cast your votes.
And that's just as good as evil.
NB is an option. Or are you saying MB? I don't know what MB is.
I'm pretty sure best means MB.
Alright, we have NB. Mason says woman.
Get those votes in.
Get your votes in.
He's happening.
That's what we're doing today, Federico. That's what we're doing.
That's the whole point. It's court
Since
everything.
where do Magatamas come in 3, Dichotomy? We're making 1. Pick. Don't waffle on me over here.
Pastry says woman, since
Woman?
only women in the family have powers.
All right.
Also, welcome, Pastry.
Yes, I didn't say hello. Since when? Dichotomy, where's the 3s?
I
Yeah,
guess in male,
even
female,
Pastry Puff is saying,
non-binary?
where's the 3s?
Dichotomy, if you're talking real Magatamas,
I have no idea about real Magatamas. We're going on the
know
Ace
enough
Attorney
to
Magatama.
say, but an Ace Attorney, it's usually
But it also
the
seems like
females.
Pastry Puff
Nyx
is
has
like...
been the only exception to the rule.
Well, and he's not even
He's
using
the
his own spiritual
only
powers.
male to
He's
use a
using...
Magatama.
Edgeworth does use it. But they're using Maya's
does.
imbued Magatama. Or
But they're
Pearl's imbued
borrowing it.
Magatama. That's how it is. Oh, are they Dichotomy?
Well,
I
Pearl
don't know
gave it to
anything
us.
about
I
them.
think it was Maya's.
Yeah. No, Maya gave her ours, and then we gave it to Pearl, and Pearl was like, here, I'm imbuing it with a thing.
We're like, hi, we don't know what to do with this rock. Okay,
Yeah.
are the votes in?
Hughes is right, Bass is in. I don't know. You think male? Federico says male. Magamatama. I see.
Oh, el amuleto.
Alright, well, I think it's woman. Unless dichotomy, I don't think even dichotomy can tie it up. Which is what I expected. Unless Evil Nath.
Yeah, I kind of was expecting
Does
woman
Evil
for
Nath
this
want to
one.
do it? I think there's like, it's the other thing, Pastry, which is like a similar symbol, but it's not the same. What's the tornadus? It's not tornadus.
Oh,
what's
is
the
that
other
what you're
one?
thinking of?
No, what's the other one? What are the other ones? They have like a thing on them. Okay, maybe this is not what I'm thinking of. There's like a... I know what dichotomy is talking about. But it's like a thing, and they always draw it like this. You know what I'm saying? Can we see that? Or am I off screen? No, you can see that. This sort of thing. That's what I think we're talking about here. But, alright. Woman it is. Again, expected. Not disappointed, but expected. Definitely what I imagine happening. So the other thing we have to
gotta be honest,
discuss...
I didn't see it going any other way.
The other thing we have to discuss is her personality, right? I guess in a way you could say every dateable has a gimmick of some sort. So, you know, there's lots of different types.
And it usually ties into what they are.
Yeah, it ties into what they are in some sort of way.
Daisuke as the dishes is very orderly, very neat. He runs a smooth kitchen, but he's also like kind of portrayed as a pseudo restaurant owner to a degree.
Or like Chance, the D20 plays role-playing
literally
games.
Just runs a
right?
D&D session for
yeah.
you.
So
and it's epic.
Like, all these sort of things. So she could be a truth seeker. That does sound like detective, but I don't know if detective is necessarily the vibe
more
we
detective.
want to go.
I do see how it's tying into the psyche locks.
So we can definitely, yeah, it's definitely in the psyche locks.
I'm getting more like classic psychic vibes.
Yeah, classic psychic.
Yeah.
Psychic. A lockpicker. Oh, getting like roguish in there.
Wait. Ori, hear me out. What if she were a paranormal investigator?
Oh.
The spirit medium angle.
Paranormal.
She could either be a paranormal investigator or a ghost enthusiast.
I like paranormal investigator.
Because then it ties in.
I'm liking that. It files both.
And then it also ties in that spirit medium element.
It does both.
Ooh. Guys, I'm biased. I'm not gonna lie.
Like Lotta? No, Lotta is nothing. Lotta is a woman with a loud mouth and a camera. That is all she is. Lotta doesn't even have eyes. She doesn't even have a brain. She has nothing but a camera and her loud mouth. And that's it.
For some reason, she's only restrained around Edgeworth.
Well, Edgeworth fucking like was like, bitch. Edgeworth was like,
doesn't play nice.
He was like, no. I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah, I know she's called that enthused.
She's a paranormal investigator for about...
But she doesn't stick with it.
15 minutes in AA22. And then she watches paranormal shit go down. And then she's like, ah! What I should do this no more. I'm a scared little bitch.
I'm gonna go crawl into the incinerator. That's where trash like me belongs.
Yeah, dichotomy. We all have a lot of problems with her.
We all hate Lotta.
Yes, and I get the joke.
We've been traumatized.
We hate her so much that I'm literally over here like, yeah, a compilation I should do at the very end when there's no more Lotta ever coming up is
Lotta hate.
Is literally
ooh, that's the name of the video.
Yeah,
that's a lot of hate.
That's the name of the video. No, 100% is a Lotta hate compilation.
That's the problem, Federico. She has no heart. She's heartless. She was going to let a man die because she wanted to protect her picture and her photo that she took. She was willing to have that on her conscience.
No. I'm saying we all by Dylan, Mars, and myself. Chat, you guys somehow don't find her insufferable. You just enjoy our suffering, of course. But
yeah,
she's
which
also
I can understand.
One of the most popular characters in Japan, and that's
alongside
why she fucking
Larry.
can't die. And
which
that's
I also do not understand.
All the characters we hate are the ones that fucking Japan is like.
Saw It came back. Larry came back. Lotta came back.
I don't think Saw It came back as a fan favorite. Saw It came back as like an homage. Right, in the deal.
Yeah, but there was way too much Saw It in that one case.
There was way too much Saw It in that one case. But Old Bag, Lotta, and Larry, why? Why are they up there in the rankings?
Okay, Old Bag I can kind of understand because funny old lady.
Yeah, but that's what they're thinking for the other two. Funny Southern woman and funny stupid man, but they suck.
Except they're not funny, they suck!
They're just like they're annoying in a way that is infuriating versus being annoying in a way that is whimsical, you know? I think
whimsically annoying
because,
the audience.
and Lotta and Larry are up there in the worst mostly because they don't learn. At least Old Bag's fucking predictable, right? Old Bag is the same.
Well, Old Bag's like set in her ways, but she's also like, if I'm recalling correctly, in the first case, she did do something that could have like ruined the case. But since then, she really hasn't done anything like that, at least not that I recall.
No, Old Bag is just...
Whereas Lotta keeps going, well, maybe I wasn't lying exactly.
Yeah,
I was just not telling the whole truth. And she does it over and over.
You'll forgive me. We're friends, right? And then she's like, no matter what you say, she's like, great. Now help me.
We
got
gaslit.
Money. Let me defraud you for fucking $2,000. Like, what the fuck?
We got gaslit so hard. Bitch.
All right, we've gone off topic.
And then
paranormal investigator. I like where we went here. We're not like Lotta at all.
Larry, you'll understand our hate when the abridged comes out.
Other very important things I like are, of course, these like knots and tassels stuff. I like the lock, of course. Again, more this knot and tassel thing here. They have this bunch of writing on the walls around the Magatama. I don't know. This bow is very important as well. They all have this like sash and bow bit. So let me look up
that has to be included.
Investigators, and I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Paranormal investigators.
The lock as a watch. I could kind of see it, Bass.
Maybe.
Gotcha, Pastry Puff. I get it when characters get flanderized. Like, sometimes it's inevitable, especially in a long-running series. I just, like... At least with Old Bag, they didn't go in too terrible a direction.
She did have,
with Larry, it was just
moment.
Too much.
Lotta, I don't know if I'd say they flanderized her, because she was kind of sucky from the first part. Like... The part no, you know what she is? She's static. She's static. But
she doesn't learn.
No, she doesn't learn. I don't think Lotta's writing is bad. I think Lotta herself is a bad person in one of the worst ways. And that is, she pretends to be your friend, or she, like, says she's your friend, but she will still extort you, and, like, she doesn't... You know, she, like, seems to have remorse about, like, I didn't mean to lie, it was all a thing. And then she will literally blatantly never actually help you, right? Like, it is a fight to get, viable information out of Lotta, even though she acts like we're pals. And then on top of that, same game, she fucking turns around and starts, like, blaming you for stealing her shit. And then, hello, Lennon, and, like, for stealing her shit, and then she fucking steals $2,000 from you. Like, all in the same game, she goes from, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
More than that, actually.
Okay, maybe 3,000? It definitely wasn't more than 3,000. But it literally goes from, oh my god, you must hate me, like, I'm really sorry, do you forgive me? And obviously, no matter what you do, either way happens. She's like, great, blah, blah. And then she's like, awesome. I'll only give you information if you pay me. And then it's like, bro, we didn't steal from her. We didn't. We didn't steal from her at all.
When did we steal from her?
I don't want her bitch-ass camera. All right. We're going Magatama.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to talk about is in Date Everything, you have certain characters, like Dorian, who have different forms if they are different doors, right? So Dorian is all the doors. However, certain doors are different doors, and thus he has different forms. Like, there's a little door, and thus he's a little Dorian. He's kind of chibi-fied. And then we have, like, a trap door, where he's horizontal, so they make him...
Well,
indisposed.
it's a dating game. You can figure out what they do with him from that description.
They make him indecent for that one. And then there's a back door, so he's facing the wrong
Where
way.
his sprite is literally just turned around
back.
and you're talking to his back.
Yeah, which is
Great.
hilarious.
Now,
So
what
I think
I'm getting from this is we have a wearable Magatama and a big decorative Magatama.
Oh, we could do that. I had a different idea and I couldn't remember what it was. I definitely think having the different colors
idea?
could be nice as well.
The different colors. Oh, we also have the charged form. That's right, Pastry.
That's the charged versus the uncharged, yeah.
So that could be a form as well.
So there are interesting... No, Bass. So there are different things there.
I feel like a charged form would change how the hair looks, maybe like spike up the clothes a little bit.
Okay. Well, let's try and start
This is going to be interesting.
with a base. So I'm trying to get paranormal investigating
all about that
characters.
Base, all that base for our Magatama.
That's what I was looking at. Pinterest. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I still use Pinterest, even though it's right.
Ooh, charged v uncharged could be different emotions. That's another good one.
Character. I just want to see what, like... I always like character design because it, like, really puts in, like, what is the through lines people think of with paranormal investigator, right? Like, what are the... And this is what I'm thinking. Big jacket.
I'm thinking of the hallmarks
like
of Date Everything characters. They always work some element into a belt. They always have embellishments like bracelets, necklaces, hair pieces. I mean, Bass, that's her fiance. I think it's safe to say she does like him. At least a little bit. Ooh, the string being the belt.
He's stolen my Quatlu as well. He's a shady
It goes
lawyer.
both ways. It's a mutual stealing.
I don't give Lotta any slack. Lotta stole my real, actual money. Quatlu is unrelated.
Quatlu is invisible.
Quatlu is fake. Doesn't have any monetary
It's a currency
value.
in our minds.
It's a fun currency for shit. I'm just looking. Yeah, all paranormal investigators have like a jacket of some sort. Depending on the vibe you look at, a lot of them have like a trench coat, of course, but a lot of them also just have like a jean leather jacket sort of vibe going on.
So very modern, which is interesting.
A lot of them are pretty modern, I will say.
Because this was something I wanted to ask you, Ori. The Magatama seems like it's been around for ages and ages, given it's hung up. Yeah. Do we want to pull from Mystic Ami for some of the design? Like, what age should we make the Magatama?
Well, I would say each new one is different. And also, like, I don't know if there's really, like, an association of age with the objects.
The only thing I worry about it being based on the Fae garb, Bass, is that it's just gonna look like a Fae in the family.
My goal is to make it not literally just I'm making another Fae. Like, I'm making the pinnacle Fae. You know, like, that is my goal.
That's the tricky part about making the Magatama
I don't want to just like, I do want to be inspired
But I think we're up for the challenge.
Like, I want to be inspired by their garb, but I don't want it to literally be just like, yeah, I've drawing the pinnacle Fae. Because also, Morgan doesn't wear a Magatama, but her thing has all the things on it.
Oh, interesting.
Because, yeah, she doesn't have a Magatama,
See,
but
it's these little things in the design I never noticed.
A kimono that has all the writing on it.
A one-size-fits-all trench coat?
I'm thinking trench coat because of, you know, it dates back sort of ancient-y things, but I'm also like, I'm trying to, hold on. This is Morgan. I'm gonna say like
We cannot give the Magatama that hair.
No, we won't.
That would be cruel.
All their hair is like up in some way, except Mia. Jack, okay. Why can't I spell? My lord.
White with purple accents. White to represent the purity of truth. That could be interesting for the color palette.
I definitely think the color palettes are very inspired by this. So we would definitely have a lot of white, a lot of purples, you know.
There's a
and
little bit of
green,
blue
course,
in there.
but
Like a soft blue.
Definitely these vibes. So white will be significant.
I think we got lucky because all these colors do pair well.
Oh, yeah. What's the thing? Is it cross zip?
All the characters are either gay or lesbian. I don't see a problem with that, Lennon. That's pretty much the headcanon.
Coat.
And Ori, we know how much you focus on the boots when we get a new dateable. So what kind
I have to somehow
of,
tie in. They all have
shoes
these kind of
have?
shoes.
Okay.
They all have these like wooden flip-flop.
So we gotta
type
have these
shoe
little
things.
sandals.
They all have that.
I wonder if we could work in the pearls on like the string
Oh, maybe.
where the flip-flop is. That could be a place to work in some pearls. Or that could be a place to put the chain links.
Green for the kimono because the main Magatama is green. We shall see, we shall see. They also have the beads in the hair.
Ooh, that's true, that's true.
Those are also things. Okay, okay. Let's go back to looking at paranormal investigators.
What do you mean headcanon? Bass, do you mean like, what do I mean headcanon? It's already canon? Or are you asking what a headcanon is?
Okay, maybe brain blast. We shall see.
Ooh, I'm curious now.
I don't want to say anything until like we start going a little bit. So I gotta start going. It's been long enough.
You're gonna withhold those secrets
I
from us?
I am. What pose? What pose?
If it is canon, Bass, it's definitely in the subtext. Except for Rightworth. That is just text.
What is canon?
No subtext needed there.
I don't know. I lost chat. I was too busy.
Chains do go hard for a punk aesthetic. I'm not sure if punk fits in with the phase, though. That's the only place where I hesitate.
Like, I will say they are pretty traditional. So, like, I don't want her to, like, be super off. Like, I feel like that would be kind of weird if she's, like, very different from the, you know, like, super off. I don't know if I'm making
Because, like, if you think back to Date Everything, like, Penelope's hair, very frizzy, very chaotic, but it's because, like, she had papers, she had pen scribbles, she was, like, all over the place. It was representative of her personality. I'm also trying to think, who was the character that had, the cassette tape,
Bodhi.
tape for hair?
Bodhi.
Oh, Bodhi, that's right. And that one was
The
representative
time
of, like,
capsule.
he has... Time capsule. Thank you. Thank you.
Nicole Swift, Tabby Lloyd, what? I think it does explicitly have to fit in with the phase, Bass, because that's the people who use it. I think to make it unrelated to the phase at all would be like that's kind of like half the Magatama's just general identity.
I also want to say Mia was the one who broke the most from tradition by going to law school and becoming a lawyer.
Yeah, and that's why we made her.
She's the one with her hair fully down,
redesign.
breaking from tradition.
But I wouldn't say that she thus embodies the spirit of the Magatama as much, you know?
This is why this is such an interesting experiment. Like, finding that balance between this is a new character with its own identity, but also it harkens back to all these other things it needs to represent. I think that's why I find the character design of Date Everything just so damn good.
I want something like that.
You know, are there photos where Maya isn't incredibly cute? I feel like that would be very hard to find. They make her
sometimes she's
adorable.
angry at me.
She's angry, but it's like kitten angry.
What do you think her name pun is? Maggie. Maggie something.
I was literally about to say that, but then I was also like, I don't know, because we already got Maggie Bird in this series.
That is true. Margaret? FBI, open up. Oh no, kitten. You said kitten, Mars.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
I know.
It's like when Mabel taunts Dipper for his kitten sneeze.
Yeah, yeah.
It was more like that.
Oh, baby kitten.
Oh, you sneeze like a baby kitten. Good pun name.
Margaret.
Margaret's not bad. I feel like
The cup
we
of tea transmutes to
do
coffee. No.
need some like not
is the way I
necessarily
was thinking of
Japanese
spelling it best.
inspiration, but like a more whimsical sounding name. Sorry to all the Margarets out there. That name just doesn't sound
I
whimsical.
don't know.
I'm
Are
sorry.
there like mug names, like classic Japanese names?
That is what I'm looking up. Oh, this is going to be a rough search because the base for this name is MAGA.
Oh.
This is might have to clear my history after this one.
Magatama. Yeah, I also don't think Marge fits if we're not doing Margaret.
I'm sorry, I can't hear the name Marge without thinking of either a grandma or Marge Simpson.
Madge.
Some names are just too popular in pulp culture to be like, yes, this'll work for something else. Okay, this isn't exactly what I'm looking for. Names starting with M-A-G. Fuck. Magnus.
If it was a guy, 100%. But it's not a very
totally.
feminine name. But Magnus Tama is beautiful.
Oh. So one option that came up was magenta, which is a variation of purple. I'm not sure I like it for a name, but it's like that could be a placeholder.
I need it to sound more name-like.
I'm scrolling. Maghild, Magoat, Magda, Magali. Literally just magic. I don't think this is a very good website.
Molly, Magnolia.
Ooh, magnolia. If the magnolia flower has a
meaning,
interesting lore behind it, we might be able to use that. Magnolia flower meaning. Fuck AI. Minus AI. I don't want you. Oh, we might have a winner.
Oh, yeah?
Representative of strength, beauty, perseverance, and purity.
Okay.
I do remember Bass suggesting earlier
Margot?
using white for that purity.
Yes. Magdalena.
Flashbacks to Project.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck? Oh.
I literally told that story
I know,
on Tuesday.
I took a second, okay? Jeez. Sheesh.
Okay, off topic, but today felt like a Tuesday. And I hated it. I hated every second of it feeling like a Tuesday.
I need Friday so bad.
I need Friday. I want Friday.
Okay. Magdalena Bay, are you sure?
Okay, so Magnolia isn't bad. I'm not sure I'm entirely feeling it though.
Yeah, I'm
nice
not sold
enthuse.
Yet. Ooh, nice. Big, small, local. What kind of vibes we looking for?
We could also go another route with this, Ori. Like, instead of taking that first part, we could take the last part, Tama.
Tammy.
And do something with that name-wise.
Tamara.
Tamara. It's pretty. Let's see. Tama, Tama, Tama. At least I don't feel deep inward shame looking that one up. Okay, Tommy, Tammy, Tamisha, Tamra, Tamsin.
People are liking Tamara.
Tamara?
Yeah, they're liking Tamara. Tamara.
Okay. Tamara's not bad.
Okay, I think we need to
Ooh, like
cinch it.
Samsara, the Buddhist concept? Okay, I see the vision. Okay, I don't even think that's a name. I think that just says tamale. Tamkin. Tamika.
Okay.
I have had tamales, Bass.
Tamales.
They were delicious.
Alright.
I think I see the vision with my third eye because I really like the nickname being Tammy. I could just see the other items calling out to her, Tammy!
Alright.
Which kind of fits in with Pearl's nickname, Pearly. Like, we got those E's at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the original was Ami.
Ah, that's true.
So now it all kind of ties back a little bit.
If anyone had not had tamales. Yeah,
If anyone had not had tamales. Years of training, Lennon. Years of training. I'm not sure what the full name would be, but I do really like Tammy as
not
the
all of them have
nickname.
last names, it seems. I will say, I don't think everyone has a.
Well,
has a
Mateo
last
didn't
name.
have a last name.
No, he does. Mateo Manta.
Does? Oh, he does?
Yeah, but I didn't think Keith had a name. Had a last name.
Does Keith have
Does
a last
Dorian have a last name? I don't think Dorian had a last name.
Date everything. Does Dorian have a last name? Okay, the other options that were coming up in that search bar, y'all need help if you're looking that up.
Oh god. Wait, what? Thirst
Nope, no last
posting?
name for Dorian.
Yeah.
Oh, so very much thirst posting.
Hey, it's a date. I will say, I'm enjoying our playthrough of Date Everything, but I am certainly, not a dating sim person. This is really solidifying that this type of game is not for me. We're doing it because I literally, like, the main reason I'm doing it besides the voice actors is I like the art direction. Like, you know, obviously very inspired by it.
The art is freaking fantastic.
The cosmic brownies, Lennon?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Dang it, now I want brownies. Oh, I might have to raid the chocolate cabinet. My dad just picked up pumpkin spice chocolate. It's like these little truffles with some pumpkin spice cream in them. Oh, they're so good. I already had one.
Nice.
Or a Twinkie. See, Bess, I don't think you're missing out on the Twinkie. I think everyone hypes up the Twinkie too much. Yodels, though, aren't half bad. That's usually the one I go for.
Yeah, I'm not a Twinkie person.
I don't know. It was just, it's too much cake and then too much cream. No, you are not allowed to take that out of context.
Twinkies are bad? Yeah.
No such thing as too much cake? I don't know. There's not enough other stuff to balance it out. It's not good. You got dry cake on the outside and wet cake on the inside. I don't want wet cake.
Okay. Oh, I know.
Ooh, I like the Magatama as a magnifying glass.
Yeah, that was the thing
great.
that I was like, I'm not going to say until it's realized.
Love that.
Yeah, Magatama magnifying glass.
Oh, do not say wet cake. Is it worse than moist cake? Which is worse? Moist cake or wet cake?
Wet cake is worse. Wet cake sounds like you did a bad job making cake. Moist cake, that's the place you're supposed to use that word.
Well, you do want your cake to be moist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for subjecting everyone's ears to wet cake.
Magatama glasses is not a bad idea.
Ooh.
I want to move this, though. It's not feeling right.
I could see that.
I keep debating which way I want her hand to go.
Enthuse, what are the other times that moist is an okay word to use? I feel like there are so few.
I might nix the glasses because I think I like this pose more, and I think that would be too muddy in the area. So I really like this knot.
I think we need her... Ooh. We could do something... Oh no, you already did something with the lock. It's the pockets.
There's always room for more lock.
Well, I'm wondering how... Because I'm definitely getting investigator from it. How do we specifically get paranormal investigator? Like, how do we capture that spirit element?
They all do have their normal... So what if I, like... Come.
Pantyhose that are like chains?
Into the leggings design? Oh, no, I think
that sounds like fishnet stockings.
Yeah, I think I know what Enthuse is going for.
I think so.
Oh, and Bass? Yeah. Okay, maybe. I don't even know what she's wearing on her bottoms, though.
It would give a different look.
I know what we're talking about. I understand.
It looks like you're dragging yourself down to hell. Why is the Magatama going to hell? What did Tammy do?
See, I'm thinking like we need to hang Magatama's off of her. That would make it look more spiritually, something like that.
Okay.
You know, like they always have like, I'm thinking of like Mob Psycho.
Well, this is where
like,
you
they're
could work
always
in
the
like those
beads and stuff.
multicolored Magatamas.
Yeah, like little talismans, like really trying to put.
Yeah.
Like I also want, like I want this knot. I think I want it to be her like cuff ornamentation.
Ooh, that would be really nice.
So something like that. And then she'll have it over here.
You could
too.
also put that knot on top of the shoes.
Yeah,
to help the design carry
that
throughout.
works too.
That would work really well.
Or something more like this. Like the hood knot. Because it has the two thingies. I think that'll work. That's why I'm not sure how to do the tights with the shoes. Yeah. The knots are all over. That's why I wanted to add them.
Well, tights end at the ankles, so you'd have the
Tights do
feet
not
for
end
the
at the
shoes.
ankles, but most tights go all the way
I'm
down.
thinking of leggings.
You're thinking of leggings. You can get cut off tights. They do exist, but that's not like the normal.
So wait, what's the difference between tights and stockings again?
Nothing. Those are interchangeable.
Ah, okay.
At least nowadays.
This is why I always get confused.
Nowadays, I think, I actually think the difference is one is both legs together and one is not. I think that's
Oh, really?
But colloquially, people use them interchangeably.
That's what I thought.
Because I think stocking is technically separate. That's why you can hang a stocking on the mantle. My stockinged feet, right? They're two separate all the way up to your, like, you know, thigh ones. But,
Tights are connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to choose a dragon. Left. Okay. Getting added left and right.
Oh my goodness.
Everything is
You're so
adding.
popular tonight.
I know. Okay. So that'd be my concern. If we're trying to give her these, you know, shoes. I will say my favorite thing to do with these shoes is to like push that they're flip-flops vibe, and so like lift the heel off of the back of the shoe. I don't know. I like that. I feel like it adds an element to it. I did it with Eric's. Well, you see what I'm saying? Where it's like when you point your foot, like the flip-flop stays down. Yeah, stockings don't have the underwear part. Exactly. They're like high socks.
Yeah. Okay. The more you know. I didn't, and now I do. I think the flip-flops are good, because if she's a investigator, she's got to be able to run around.
What a statement. I think the flip-flops are great for running around.
Well, they're not heeled flip-flops, so
yeah,
that's
they're not
a little
heels.
better.
I mean, that's not to say, like, I can run in flip-flops. It's just a very funny statement. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we have to fix your feet later.
Listen,
but...
I'm just going to say skill issue.
Are flip-flops my running my running shoe of choice? No.
No,
however,
but can it be done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, see, that I don't have an answer for.
Ideally, she's not getting shot at all, because, you know, paranormal investigator. And two, regular shoes ain't gonna protect you either.
I will say, splash art-wise, kind of going off topic, I am picturing some kind of ethereal glow around her.
Ah, I can see it.
But just like heels, it can be done, Enthuse.
You need
What
more
if a
practice.
spirit stepped on my foot? Well, wouldn't I not feel it?
Again, the shoe's not going to protect you from the spirit touching your foot. Like, you know, what do you mean?
But also, would it hurt if a spirit stepped on my foot?
The cursed Chekhov's gun. No. Okay.
It's always cursed.
So yeah, I need to add a little this, and then this, and we come back like that. Something like that. They're cute. The shoes are nice. Okay.
Those are adorable.
Other things to add.
Okay, I'm not
I don't know
saying
what
give
her
her
bottoms are gonna
slacks
be.
necessarily,
Yeah.
but like, if you cut off the bottom of Morgan's dress, kimono, and turn those into pants, it would be like,
a Hakama pants.
yeah, but not like as wide.
Oh, not as wide. Just
Yeah,
like
just
straight leg.
experiment. Maybe the wide leg.
I'm uncertain.
Bottoms are hard.
I mean, dress is obviously the most obvious, but they all have dresses on. Even Mia still wears skirts. Not a single of them wears pants.
True. It's with the investigator and the running around vibes where I'm like, ooh, pants or maybe shorts?
Yeah.
What if she was wearing like one of your knee-length shorts, Ori?
I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not really feeling it is my problem, but I'm not really feeling the dress either. Like in my head, it's like, oh, leotard,
I'm not
but it
feeling the
doesn't work.
dress.
I mean, it could.
Spanx?
Again,
I just don't know if skin tight is the vibe.
Like, my brain keeps going to Raven. She wears a leotard.
Yeah, I see why.
And,
I see
like,
why.
That's really where I keep going in it. Yes, we know. We know. Yes, she would. I don't know. I'm just. Okay, I'm gonna do it, and the reason I'm gonna do it is I think I'm gonna make her green.
Okay.
Cause like there's ethereal like magic in Date Everything. They're not all straight human, right? So like I think if she's green and it looks like kind of like Kita when Kita turns into the crystal kind of vibes. I think then I want to show off her deal. And then if we have her head mainly green and then her legs mainly green, we get that Magatama-esque shape again.
Then we gotta decide on a hair color and a hair shape.
Yeah. That's
because now we need something that's gonna complement. Because I thought you were going to, capture the Magatama shape in the hair, like give it that swoop and swish.
We can still do that. Like,
you don't think it'd be overkill?
Style? No, I don't think so. Having like hair that kind of like makes the comma shape, I think that still works.
Yeah, because I feel like that's something that could help link it all together.
Wild enthuse. I immediately am thinking like dark green for the hair. Because I think the color is going to be broken up in the jacket. and all of this, and then the red of the
Okay.
lock. Like, I think that's
And it
where I
definitely
mainly wanna
seems
do
like you're
that.
going for charged green over
Currently, yeah, I am.
uncharged green.
Well, I think this would be charged. To me, uncharged seems like she's been up late. Bags under the eyes, like, you know, like your video game character is near death.
She
so
went
they're,
to
like,
too many haunted
panting.
tunnels trying to
Yeah.
find spirits.
Yeah.
Spirits and lies.
I know, Bass. I can't believe that you struggle with our voices. We sound so different.
We try at the very least.
I don't even think we have to try. I don't find when I had a friend and everybody always mistaked me for her, like, mistaked us for each other if you weren't there. Like, I get it. People have said I sound like Red from OSP, which, like, big compliment, but I don't hear it as much. But I hear that more than sounding like Mars. Yes, exactly, Baz. Gaslighting me that one time.
See, that's interesting that people say you sound like Red, because I feel like Red has a deeper voice than yours, at least naturally.
I think in cadence we talk
Like,
very similar.
Red goes down, kind of
Why
like
do I
around
not have
here.
the thingies? Interesting.
I don't know. Why do you not have the thingies?
They're just not up. Oh my god, the chat had been missing the scrolls. Why did nobody tell me?
Oh!
Wow.
I gotta be honest. I forgot they were supposed to be there. We don't use
Dylan
this screen
is
all
also
too often.
relatively bad at faces sometimes. Okay.
You can imagine what problems that would cause as a lawyer.
It doesn't really matter that much.
Faces are hard, man. I have a couple kids I'm working with, and I swear they could be sisters. They look so alike.
My problem is that unless I'm actually actively trying and paying attention, like, I work with people that all wear relatively the same outfit. So I'm trying to and, like, you can't always see their faces. So it's like, I'm trying to discern them by, like, that one's wearing a different jacket or a different color helmet.
I talked to man in brown jacket today.
Well, that's the other thing. You don't usually, like, introduce yourself. So it's just like, hi, yeah, I'm the arborist. Great, thank you for the thing, you know? Blah, blah.
See ya. If they had voice modulators, oh, we'd be screwed.
I don't go to many underground auctions, I will say.
Or above ground auctions. Because that one was
Okay.
technically very high in the sky.
Ooh, okay, I want, like... something, okay. I had a little bit of a brain blast.
Ooh, I'm liking the poof. I'm
like
liking
the
poof of hair.
bubble braid, where it's not like a braid at all. It is just
Oh! Okay, literally what you're describing is Queen from To Be Hero X. She has that.
okay.
Where it bubbles out and then comes down into the braid. If you're looking for a reference, look
Possibly.
that.
Let me look at her.
I'm pretty sure that's what you want.
Queen to be Hero X. Yes, but bubble braids, which aren't true braids. They're like a thing. They're like, you have like a hair tie, and then you just like
Bubble braids.
push the hair, and it just kind of poofs out.
Oh,
so you're not
that
braiding anything.
style.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
To really
Ooh,
push
oh,
the
I like that.
circles and pearls and all that kind of thing. I really just
Yeah,
want
okay.
a very specific.
So it's that balloon
Swoosh.
out and then blup, 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 blup all the way down. I did find some references.
Okay,
These
there
are
we go.
cute. It's always so hard, you guys. The struggle between long hair and short hair. Because, like, I hate it when my hair is long, but I'm still like, I want to be able to do cool, fun things with
Yeah,
my hair
but
if
I'm
I
also
ever had
so
the time
fucking
for it.
lazy
But I'm also lazy as shit.
that it's like, yeah, we ain't.
The next cut is gonna be as short as I can go. I swear.
What do you think Tamara's catchphrase would be as a paranormal investigator?
Catchphrase as a paranormal investigator.
Unlocked.
Bass.
Truth unlocked. Something like that. I don't know why I do the Phoenix voice for that. I do know why I do the Phoenix voice for that, but you know.
I mean, she does help out Phoenix.
Yeah.
Clearly she picked
Buzz
up some
cut
traits
Mars?
from him.
I don't think she goes that
Buzz
short.
cut. I wouldn't go for buzz cut. I'm thinking maybe like pixie, but not pixie.
Really?
I kind of want to try super short hair.
Dang. All right.
I kind of just want to get rid of it, to be honest.
Damn. I definitely don't feel that about my hair. I'm definitely like, I want some hair. My thing
Alas,
is,
your parents would kill you. My parents would kill me, but my parents would have questions. Questions I don't feel like answering.
I also think there's two parts of one. There's a cosplayer. Their name is Bucket Brown, and I love their hair. And I do feel like their hair is relatively the same texture as my hair. So, like, their hairstyle is great. And it's like, I would love that. But there's also a larger part of me that's like, if I do anything besides what I do, I'm going to have to add, like, I'm going to have to, like, do something with it every day. And I don't want to have to do something to it all the time to make it look good. Right? Like my hair is at a place where it is just like, it can exist. I don't have to style it every morning. and so I'm also relatively afraid of going too short because, well, oh yeah, it'll grow back. Yes. But if you get past a point, there's like an awkward phase, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like there's an awkward
there
length.
Always is.
And I'm just like,
that's
I
what
don't
stops
think I want
me.
it so much to like deal with the awkward phase, you know? Imagine every time someone got a haircut, they had to change their Pikachu to her avatar. I would say it's been a while since Dylan's hair really looks like his avatar. I would say Dylan's avatar looks the least like him, like compared to us.
Yeah, guys, Dylan doesn't have horns on his head. I know this is a shock to all of you.
Also does not have red skin. I will.
His eyes also don't
say.
glow. I know.
Well,
this
I
is so
think
unrealistic.
sometimes they sparkle.
Well, sparkle isn't the same as glowing every time you speak. You know what you just made, Ori?
The Dragon Ball Z character?
No, you made Rumi's hair.
Yeah. I was inspired by Rumi's hair.
I just realized you made Rumi's hair.
I literally said, like Rumi vibes at the beginning of hair conversations.
Well, I guess I completely ignored that.
You did, indeed. You were too busy focused on Queen. You have Hero X on the brain.
I do. Well, because Pastry, I gotta share this with you. My mom got back into To Be Hero X last night, so we binged 6 episodes. We made it through the Ghostblade arc, we made it through Loli's arc before, and we got partly through Johnny's before she lost steam. But apparently Ghostblade is my mom's favorite hero. And when I asked her why, she just said, he's a badass. I was like, really? That one? And then she saw what, how the guy, Ghostblade takes care of in the first episode related to the next arc. And she was like, oh, he did something bad. Now I can't like him.
Okay, wait, I have to look at Ghostblade.
Sorry, Mom. Yes, your fave did something bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can see why she likes him. Look at him.
And he's a parent.
Anime boy. There you go. Come on.
Turns out my mom is no better than the rest of us.
Come on. Classic hot anime dude.
He is classic hot anime dude.
Stan. I can see why she's like that one. What character's
It
hair?
just caught me off guard because I was like, really? Not the guy with the deep backstory. No, really, that one? Okay.
In the Ace Attorney series so
Not
far.
to say Ghostblade doesn't have a deep backstory. I do like his backstory.
I think Morgan's, if it was real hair, like as Morgan, it would suck to be
That
her
would be a
IRL.
shit ton of hairspray.
It would suck to
if
be
you
her
were to
IRL.
Cosplay that.
Cosplay, I think you could do it with a big piece of foam and then just like glue the hair over it, you know, like that style.
People have
right?
definitely done it before. I know I've
Yeah.
seen Morgan
Yeah.
cosplays.
People do that. So I don't think it would be difficult to cosplay, but I think as like a real human, it would be a pain in the ass. No, she does
Does Morgan
not.
have a pompadour?
Not at all. Not even close. I'm trying to think of anybody else's crazy hair. Phoenix's was annoying to try and get in a wig. I will say I did an okay job, but it's
Yeah, but
really-
you still made it happen.
I feel like a
and
lot
so
of
do
Ace
other
Attorney
people.
hair is really like you should do it like the glue chunks. Like you shouldn't try to make it realistic at all. You should really try to make it like plastic, right? Like you should really like there's just not a lot of room.
It's like this is
for
not
it.
real hair.
Yeah.
Those silken strands Edgeworth rants about in every fanfiction. Yeah, no. We're talking hard as a rock hair.
Yeah, Phoenix's hair. I mean, okay, I will say I love the idea that Phoenix's hair is like naturally spiky like that. Like I find that really funny. Cuz he's had it since he's a kid. I can't
Well, it's
imagine.
one of those things. It's so little tangent, but kind of relates back to it. One of the reasons in Dr. Stone, the author has said like Senku's hair is spiky is because his brain is always running and the energy has to go somewhere, so it spikes up his hair. And like
wild thing.
tangentially, I'm like, that works for Phoenix too. He's constantly on edge. His brain's running 24/7. The electrons are spiking his hair. And Enthuse, that's where I say, like, if it works, it works. Like, my Lu Guang wig was not perfect in the slightest. It was very amateur hour. I did get some spikes accomplished. I did get some little strands to poke out, but, you know, at the end of the day, you do it because you enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
And that's one of the things I love about going to cons nowadays, because when I went back in 2019 to my very first con, it felt like everyone was on a level that I was nowhere near reaching.
Yeah, I was not.
But in my more recent cons that I've been to, it feels more like, I'm going to say homegrown cosplay. Like, some people buy their cosplays. Some people just throw the jacket on and ignore the wig. Other people's go all out and go full ham on the props, on the wigs, on the costume. Other people go thrifting for their outfit. It's like you see the different levels of mastery, and it's like, this is nice. Like, it feels like we're more open to those different levels now than we were a couple of years back, and I
Nice,
appreciate
Lennon.
that.
That's also another thing, Enthuse. I convinced Dylan to dress up. He will dress up at work for Halloween as Phoenix, literally because he just has a blue suit and a white shirt and a red tie. He's not gonna wear the wig, but so he's literally just a dude. Like, he has this outfit. He technically he never wears that outfit to work solely because he does not specifically pair the red tie with that. But like, he literally has Edgeworth's suit as well, and all he would have to do is put on the fucking, we have the cravat now, the jabot now from our last, Halloween. So it's like, he could just be a dude. And it's only like, if you know, sort of thing. I will say, I really like how we've gone into sort of like understated merch or understated, cosplay. We sort of went and we got into Disney bounding vibes. A lot of cosplays, closet cosplays. I like that. That's like a major thing now, you know? Like, definitely
Hiya,
when
Allie.
we first...
Welcome.
Allie! When we first started getting into the anime, when we first started getting into anime and conventions and stuff, I think that a lot of it was just wildly like, yeah, you gotta rep it or you don't, you know?
Okay, Ori, tell me if this is overkill. Her pupils shaped like Magatamas?
Maybe.
I feel like it's overkill, but I'm also so curious what it would look like.
It very gives
or maybe not
Lavender
pupils,
Town.
but the eye lights.
I know what you want.
I'm sure you know what I want. You know the words I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just not saying the words I want.
Okay. We will fix the Magatama so it doesn't cover both her eyes so fully, but that's the vibe.
She looks good.
I do think she looks
Holy
good.
hell. This really came together. God damn.
Okay. Come here, girl, please. Tammy. Amazing. All right. Okay. Mario. Wah. Waluigi.
Wah.
All right. Flip. Flip. No. Fix.
Not the
Flip,
DreamWorks smirk.
Good.
It's just a Ori TM smirk. That's
Ori
not a
always
DreamWorks
does
smirk.
this.
Yeah, literally count the number of panels Milano and Ferrix are smirking. So many. The smirk is just your signature at this point.
It's just how I like to draw faces.
It looks good. I feel like she'd be smirking and confident. She's helping uncover all those lies.
I think
Getting all
she's
the
pretty
spirits.
peppy overall. I definitely want, like, the goofy paranormal investigator, right? Like, there's serious, like, you know, Mob Psycho.
I'm getting the vibe like
BuzzFeed
she
Unsolved.
wants to be portrayed as serious or wants to come across as serious, but is actually like a goofball.
I definitely see, like, there's a lot. There's a lot of options. Okay. She needs something earrings, neck area.
We do love our goofy goobers.
I'm assuming she has a scoop neck sort of leotard thing going on.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
I don't think any other type is what I want.
I can't see a square neck. I feel like scoop
Or
neck.
a V or any. It doesn't. Yeah, Mason. We were talking about
see,
this.
the V is already captured in the
Yeah,
jacket.
Exactly.
So I feel like that would be too much.
Exactly. I agree.
And you got another V with the leotard, so
Okay. See this thing here? That's what her earrings are gonna be.
Ooh. I like it, the little tassels.
Yeah. Your ear
This is
not
gonna
in
be
the proper
so cute.
spot. Mason doesn't have
And
to
she
beg.
got it, Bass. She's wearing the leotard.
We gave her a leotard. Okay. Why is your everything not working out here, please?
Ooh, Pastry loves the courtroom prompt.
Oh, I'm so glad. I had a lot of fun doing Ro. I'm sorry that I couldn't get his face in it. That was the original plan, but the angle just didn't work out. I was like, he would be facing away. It's kind of awkward if he's facing, you know, towards or catty corner. I almost forgot his little earrings. I was going to be upset with myself, but I got it. I got them in there. I had sketched them, and then when I lined it, I just blorped, I get, apparently. So, like, that was the whole thing.
Hey, but it all came together.
Mm-hmm. And, no hats in the courtroom, so he couldn't have his hat on. We had to Sunday best it. But I had fun doing the corset laces. And I had fun. I don't know if everybody saw, but I gave Flair a very Ace-Tooney themed, like, outfit, basically. Like, he was inspired because he's, of course, the Ace-Tooney mascot. He has the little, like, spade as, like, on his, like, tie, his, like, bow, and then he has the little, like, scales as little tassels, and he's Dylan's type earring as an earring, and I was like, yay, so cute. My little baby. My little baby boy. But it was fun to try and draw in the courtroom style. So, that was fun. Okay.
I think it all came across. It was quite lovely. Oh.
I think is this. I think I want. Do I want?
I don't know. Do you want?
I don't know if I want.
So tell me what you want. What you really, really
I'm
want.
debating if I want or not. Because a lot of them have bows.
Do we want to put a bow?
But I don't know.
Where are you thinking? Bow on the jacket or bow
well, it would be
on
bow
the
here
hair?
because that's the kind of vibe around the waist.
Mm.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And then
I think that works. It doesn't look too busy.
interesting, Enthuse. I wore leotards because of dance. I've thus worn many a leotard.
Oh, yeah. Leotards. You had to. You had to.
Beep,
That was
beep.
honestly the only way you could do some of those moves.
You heard about that when your college classes?
Which
Nice.
college class was
Yeah,
that
for
enthused?
8, 9 years? I did dance for 9 years. I think it was 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, Ori and I were both dancers.
glad, man.
Not in the same class, and I don't even think in the same school.
I don't think so, no.
No. But I did tap, jazz, hip hop, and lyrical.
Nice, Enthuse. I did
Lyrical for a little bit. That one
tap
was short-lived.
for the shortest. I dropped that. I was not a tap person, but I did do it. I did jazz, hip hop, ballet, lyrical, modern.
I found jazz to be the
Those
most
were all
fun,
the ones I
honestly.
did. I started with ballet, tap, jazz, and hip hop. And then I started doing lyrical and I dropped tap because tap was not, I did not like tap. I was not a big tap person. It was just not for me. And then I ended up, in the end, I was only doing ballet, modern, and lyrical, which are all kind of like, if ballet is the most strict, you get like further down in the like strictness of it.
Yeah.
But that was the style that I really liked. Very, you go from like tutus and then you get like flowier and flowier. Very fun. Those are the ones I like to do.
It was nice. Lyrical felt the least stiff.
Yeah.
Although
Modern
I will
had
say,
so
I don't know
much fun.
about your school, Ori. My school had the worst hip hop recital outfits. They were so
pretty
bad.
Standard.
I remember one year we got like purple puff pants. It was terrible.
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
Oh, it was so bad. The dance was fun to do. But God, those pants.
No, I had, like, very stereotypical, you know, like, hip-hop outfit vibes, right? Like, think as stereotypical as possible.
I'm thinking, like, the jacket, the tank top.
Yeah, like, fishnet gloves, you know, hats.
Yup.
You know, all that sort of thing. Those are...
Oh,
those
every
are what we
single
did.
one had a hat.
Very stereotypical hip-hop vibes.
That's wild, enthuse. Meanwhile, we trained our bodies at dance like true aces.
What happened?
It was in response to Enthuse's fun fact.
Oh. How lovely.
That is really crazy, though. That one I am surprised by, because I'm like, how
Yeah,
how does bar training equate to better
I don't know. Maybe we're just too ace.
better that?
There you go, Bess. Now you can practice.
Perfect. And start doing some leg raises.
Core,
I could do core muscle
Yeah.
exercises anywhere, though.
I don't know.
That does make a lot of sense, though, with the dance industry.
I mean, all of the dances, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I will say this. I stuck to recitals. I did not go to competitions because
Yeah, I didn't do
I
competitions.
watched Dance Moms. I knew how toxic that world
I
could
did
be.
not I did recitals, and I got my, like, you did, you know, you've done dance for 8 years now kind of trophy, and that was it.
Here's your trophy.
See, it's interesting. I don't call
And here's
those...
your winter recital t-shirt.
See, it's interesting.
God, I have so
don't
many
consider
t-shirts.
those to be the same as, like, the classic participation trophy. Because if you get one specifically for how many years you've been doing something, I think that's different.
Well, it's like you're clearly
Then,
honing
like-
a skill, whereas a participation trophy
Like, you
is
keep
like,
coming back.
all right, you
But if it's just like,
you got
oh,
the trophy
came
even if
and
you
it's the
did this
same
good or
one
did
every
this bad.
year, it's, like, interesting.
So true, Bass. So true.
Interesting, Enthuse. I mean, you know, everything comes full circle, I guess.
Huh.
Wild. For ballet,
Wow.
though. Huh. Interesting.
That's fascinating. I want to read more nonfiction books. I've read a couple, but they're so dry.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I'm sorry. I like fiction.
I can't do it.
I
It's like,
like
if I'm gonna
fiction.
spend
I
this
need
time-
my comfort fantasy worlds. Yes, I want to learn, but ugh, reality.
Boo. Yeah, the one thing is I
Man,
feel like her
love
neck
how this all came together.
is bare. But I don't know what to do with it. What do we think? Do we think it needs something? Ah, this is where the things come in.
Oh,
Yeah?
okay. We could put a key lock necklace there. And then it's like kind of sort of right over her heart. Kind of fits that court everything vibe.
Okay, I see where we're going with it.
And then the rule of 3 is complete because then we have the 2
Yep.
lock pockets.
All right,
And then
beautiful.
we have the 3rd
Done.
completing a little bit
Love
of
it.
a triangle.
Yeah, give her Magatama.
Ooh, that's nice. That's
No,
nice.
it's good, it's good, it's good. Okay. Refinement time, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's very messy.
Shing! Let's clean it up. I think we got really good base here, honestly. Oh, but Ori, when we spell Tammy, it specifically has to be with an I,
Okay.
not a Y.
All right. Why?
Because Ami, and also I think it looks better.
Ah, okay.
I did warn you guys, I have my biases.
Yes.
My
I feel
biasee,
it.
my biasai.
Aha, your bias eye.
Aha!
Okay. Gotta really
That's very true, Bass.
bring it.
To live your dreams, seek out the info.
Guys think yes, I am
Yes.
very
Yes,
much
Enthuse,
that
very much
headcanon
so.
is real. I need
That headcanon is so
headcanon is
real.
so real. I accept no other
First
options.
of all, it's 100% true if you look at how that concert went down. And two, it just makes sense.
And also like yeah, Jesus. That music video is insane. Mods!
Nope, not on here.
Sick 'em!
I'm working on it.
I don't know, pastries may be faster.
You might beat me to it.
I ain't doing it. That's your job.
I'm working. Pastry, got it. Nice.
Nice.
Fastest band hammer in the West. But 100% Sai sealed the Hanmoon.
Yeah, I am 100% on that.
If I remember correctly, wasn't Sai wearing a gold jacket during that?
It's because it's a mod. It's because Streambot's a mod enthuse. I don't know. I don't recall. All I know, it was massive.
I thought he was.
It was entirely, the whole, like, that song just in general, overall, was massive.
Oh, it was huge.
And it's just
it
like,
took over.
Jesus. Obviously, yes.
100% yes. 1,000 times yes.
And I think timeline it works out pretty good too.
Part of the headcanon is that the girls still had some growing up and training to do.
They were
so
pretty
Sai
young.
was like,
They would have been.
I
How
got
long
you,
ago
girls.
was that? How long ago was that?
I'll take care of this.
Release date.
It's a good headcanon. I'm here for it.
That was the 2012.
2012, yeah.
So that's 23, not 20, 13 years.
Don't you dare
No,
say
no,
it
no,
was
no,
20
no, no,
years
no, no,
ago.
no. 13 years ago. And how old are Rumi
Thank you.
and the gang?
In the movie?
Okay, yeah, Pop.
They're definitely young
age.
adults, I thought.
"23 or 24 is Rumi. So if we extract 13 from that, she was 10, 11, right? And we're
Too young to seal that honeymoon.
The other girls are around that age as well. So like, yeah, they would have been.
It checks out.
If Rumi's mother is gone from the moment she's born, right? Then it's like, yeah, you know, because she's like single digits when we talk about her mother being gone. So it's like, yeah. Starlight Sisters been gone, and also no new ones. So Sai fits right in there, right in there. And honestly,
It works perfectly.
Best timeline. They better not change that. They better not do anything to like remove that headcanon. You know what I'm saying? They better not. It's too good.
Respect the fanon, please.
Best option? They like get the rights to Gundam Style, use it in the thing.
That'd be incredible.
Just as like a quick nod.
I don't
Just
know
like,
how they'd pull that off. But
I don't know how they would. It'd be wild though. I don't think they would pull it off. I'm not as unhinged about this one. what about Pass the Smash gets me unhinged, but this is not going to make as nice of a video.
She's still very pretty.
Oh, she's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying as like a, you know, the jobby person.
Mm.
We gotta
Yeah, we're
always
not
be
having
thinking about that
absolute
content.
Pharaoh moments.
No, that is true. I play date everything so... I was gonna say straight, but that is not true. So ace.
Casually.
I play date everything so ace. But also, like, not all of them are, like, smoking. Like, I wouldn't say Jerry's, like, a smoke show, but he's great.
No. He's fantastic. He's voiced by Laios.
Who could beat in a fight, Ori? Yeah, I remember that.
Canadian Lucifer! Hello, hello!
Canadian Lucifer!
We're making a Magatama girly.
This is being very difficult.
She's very cute.
Your fingers are getting very long.
Oh no, not Psy! Ah.
I think he has made other songs, just not, like, Western, you know, big ones.
Yeah, that one, jeez, that one
spanned the
swept
gambit,
globe.
but, like...
That was nuts.
I'm pretty sure he made
Like,
other ones.
We were in school when that was going around.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think.
We weren't even just in school. We would have been... middle school?
Yeah.
Yes.
And if your teacher wanted to reward the class for doing a good job with like, okay guys, we can listen to music during free write time. What song would you like to listen to? Guess what everyone requested.
I also remember
It was either that or Fireflies. There was no other option.
Oh, Fireflies was so big. I remember
Fireflies was huge.
in Spanish class though, it was always Gasolina.
Yes.
Everybody wanted Gasolina.
Wait, or do you remember the girl who left to go somewhere, came back into class? There was a picture of a guy with his shirt off on the screen.
Yeah, caliente.
And she just goes, "Ooh, calor, calor."
Yeah. Yes.
And that's just the moment for our Spanish teacher to go, actually caliente.
Well, it's guapo. I don't know if there's a... I don't know if the slang is. Federico's here.
Yeah.
How do you call someone
help
hot,
us out,
Federico?
Yeah.
I know guapo is like handsome, but I was
know
always
guapo
taught
is
that
handsome.
Yeah, and that's more like the kind way to, like the high class way to say it.
The formal way.
Versus saying like, you're a hat.
Oof.
No.
I don't want to imagine that, Bass. I luckily work with children young enough to only request either the Bluey intro, Baby Shark, or Miss Rachel.
The Bluey
Although
intro
one of them did
slaps.
request the Pokemon theme song the other day, and I was all for that. I was like, okay, kiddo, you need a dance break because you got some extra energy in there. What song would you like to dance to? And he's like, Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. I'm like, all right, I'll play the Pokemon theme song. It was great for following directions, though. So that worked out. It was played at an 8th grade dance party. It was everywhere, Enthuse. The other one that was really big when Ori and I were in middle school was Somebody That I Used to Know. That was played constantly as well.
That one was really big too, yeah. Somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody. It holds up. Oh yeah, it's still good.
You think Somebody That I Used to Know holds up? Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't even think twice about saying that.
That one's That one stands the test of time.
There's a reason that everybody hates when anxiety comes on instead.
Yes.
Now, I will say, I don't think anxiety is bad, but it's just like such a gaslight. It's such a bait and switch.
You sample. Like, I know it's not new for the music industry to sample from older songs. I think the problem
is the fact that it's the exact opening.
It leads for so long.
Yeah, I think the problem
is not a quick, like, oh, that's something I recognize from another song. It's like, oh, no, the song is starting. Here we go. And then it turns out to be something else entirely.
Yeah, I think that's the problem that I have with it. It's different if it was, like, in the middle, sure, whatever. But the fact that it opens identically is like, shit. You know,
it's definitely purposeful. I feel like they knew what they were doing. They wanted the rage bait. Oh, Bad Blood, and what does the fox say?
Mm-hmm.
It was around, but I don't think that one was super big at our school.
I found a lot of people, like, hated it pretty immediately. Like how much it was, you know? I find that's what happened. It was very, like, memed immediately. You know, it was such a memed song.
Such a quick turnaround.
Like everybody who wanted to play it, we were like, no! Blah.
Go back to Fireflies.
A lot of Adele was pretty big, too. Bad Romance by Lady Gaga.
Lots of Adele.
Fergie. God, remember Fergie?
Oh, yes. Jeez, you're bringing up all the memories. Oh, the correct term. K-sexy.
Wild.
Well, they're definitely not going to teach a 7th grader that, so.
Yes, that is very true. They were not.
But that's good to know for future use.
Yep, future use I will never utilize.
Also, Enthuse, I did not know you lived with a Spanish teacher.
Which is a wild flex. Okay.
That's pretty damn cool. Yucky Blucky Fruitcake?
I don't know that one. I don't pay enough attention.
I think it's the same singer who does Anxiety.
Yeah, no. I know the singer. I don't know that song by them.
I've never heard that song. I gotta be honest, with newer songs coming out, I do not know them unless they've been on a reel. And even then, I don't know their name. I just know whatever part of the song was used in the reel.
Yeah,
and I find that really
bad
sad.
That way. But there's also part of me where it's just like, I'm just not a fan of a lot of the pop of, like, the mainstream pop of today. I like pop vibes, but just like all the stuff that people are talking about is just like, I like the snippet they use in the short, and then I go and I look it up, and it's like, yeah, and I don't really like the song.
It's like, yeah, the rest of the song does not hit
it's
as
like,
hard.
no. They clipped the one part that slaps, you know? Like, okay.
And that is it.
Like, yeah, they got it in one.
Do we sound like boomers yet, chat? Darn these kids and their newfangled music.
I don't think it's a darn these kids thing. It is just very much of like, I like this one section of this song, and that's it.
Oh, you'll put yours in the bar? Okay.
What are we saying? Mine what? Favorite song?
I think the song's by Doechis. Horrible.
Hate it. Don't say that again.
Sorry.
That's like female deer cheese, which I don't like the idea of.
Okay, that's not where my mind thought you were going with that at all, but okay.
Dough cheese? Where else does it go?
I thought you were going to call me out for saying dough-etchy, which is arguably worse.
That slipped my brain. Oh, hey, brother. Timber. There was so much...
Oh, yes.
A lot of the music I listened to today started with songs that were made into Gravity Falls animatics. I'm gonna tell you, that has shaped, like, that's how I got into, like, Set It Off. like there was a rabbit hole there.
For me, it was definitely anime AMVs. That's how I got into Thousand Foot Crutch, which their songs still slap, honestly.
You have to be up more.
That's where I learned I'm like, ooh, I do like soft rap when it's not about sex, drinking, and demeaning people.
Yeah, when the lyrics are nice, you know, a lot of
When
things sound good.
Slap, rap is great. God, Canadian Lucifer, you singing Hey Brother reminded me, there was one year, I think Apple had gotten an update, and they put like Happy New Year's track on your phone. Like, it was just added to your music library.
The U2 thing?
With no, like, say from you. No, it wasn't the U2 thing. They did that too, but this was something else. It was specifically a DJ track that started with Hey Brother, and then it moved on to another song. It was 3 songs on a DJ track, and I wish I could remember what the other 2 songs were. Because literally when that song was on my phone, I just kept rewinding it back to the Hey Brother section.
Songs of Innocence?
Songs of Innocence. That sounds familiar. Songs of Innocence.
Evolution cover art Nightcore remixes is such like a time capsule of a statement.
It really is.
God.
Oh, that was the U2 album. Okay.
Yeah, I was right.
Okay. No, Ori, I'm not saying you were wrong. It was added to our libraries without our say. I'm just saying there was another instance in which they did the exact same thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeesh. I think we're at... Oh, I love how I can't see any level of viewers, but I think we're at pretty peak viewers. So I'm gonna do our update spiel again.
Alrighty, let's go.
So I'm gonna save this really quick, because then I want to get a cookie. So we're gonna save this really fast.
I want a cookie too.
Why?
Damn.
Hold on.
I have cookies. Ooh, I could get cookies.
This is not correct. Angle. Please. Why did I make the locks part of this? Terrible choices were made. Okay, amazing. I'm gonna save this, and we're gonna save this here. Maga. So this is Tammy.
Magatama.
Tamara. Tammy. Magatama. Beautiful. Okay. Amazing. Mid-update stream. What was I gonna do?
Yes. What did
I pin?
Thing
is that my brain is dying. That's what it is. First thing. Oh, if you didn't see my little paper demon courtroom sketch, here it is, because I like it a lot, so I'm going to show it off. I'm the artist. I'm art streamer. You can see my art. La, look at it. It has Pastry Puff's T-Pet character, Ro, as a Kajinka. Very lovely. Very nice. Nagatami, no!
Oh, jeez.
Very fun. Very nice. We stan our boys together. They're so cute. Poor Flair.
The fluffy hair came out so good. Like, you got the texture down.
My boy. Yeah, I like doing... Pastry Puff likes the curly hair, I will say. A lot of characters with floofy hair. So I had to practice.
We stan the curly, poofy hair.
The other things happening is that there will be quarterly things happening. My goal is to make a non-Let's Play video happen once a quarter on the Art-torney channel. It will start, of course, with Art-torney Smasher Pass, which comes out next week on Friday, right? And so that will be this quarter's, September quarters. Well, I think it's technically October, but close enough. And then, so then the next quarter, which is starting, whatever, blah, 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 sometime in December, most likely, will be the Ace Attorney Abridged, for which if you did not see the little sneak peek in the chat, I will show it now.
Let's get that sneak peek.
Sneak peek in the chat. Look at them. Look at us. It's us. Ta-da! Who do I think the prosecutor is? I don't know. There's
We're
not enough
popsicles.
peepets.
We look so
We're
cute.
little popsicles. So this is a sneak peek for the Ace Attorney Abridged. Maybe if I feel like it and Dylan's okay with it, we might do a little sneak peek about that. You did the bird pastry. Yay! So very fun. And then, so then the next quarter, so sometime January, February, March, it'll probably be closer in March, just for timing purposes. I want to spread them out. We will have the Ace Attorney reacts to the first anime episode. That'll finally come out then. And then, of course, we'll have, like, Smasher Pass. Again, if you like the abridged, you got it. It is baby coded. It's really, when you listen to it, though, it's really hilarious. So you wanna see all those. If you wanna see more abridged, if you like the abridged, you gotta tell Dylan that he liked it, so that more abridged can come out. Very
Make him
important.
write more.
Make him write more. He will only write more with peer pressure from you. He's explicitly stated that he won't do it for me. I think the abridged is my magnum opus. I think it has come out so good. I'm so proud of my, like, editing of it, right? I think it's great. If y'all like it even a little bit, you gotta tell Dylan so he makes more, so I can have a more fun times going on. The last little thing is that also coming out in December, and it's all set up now. There's no videos out yet, but also coming out in December is the last channel for our universe. Okay, that's how I'm gonna put it. The last, facet of the Lori universe. I don't know, the Origami universe. Okay, so this is where Cersei will be on my VTuber that I made on stream. She will be here on this channel. And it will come out in December.
Talking about trees.
I have 2 videos already done. I have one that I just thought of an idea for, so there will be hopefully 3 videos. And I do hope to do a debut stream with her, though I won't make. He probably won't. He briefly talked about doing a YouTube channel thing, and that he immediately has not ever talked about again. So, it had nothing to do with law, though. He wanted to do, some funny edits, which are funny, which would have been great, but he's like, I have to learn, video editing software. And I'm like, Dylan, it's not hard. I'll teach you in, 30 seconds. It's a free software. And he's like, okay. And then he's just never have, so I wouldn't hold my breath. Dylan Legal Eagle when? Never. He would not. That's so much work. I gotta get him on this writing the abridged. He's the abridged guy. He doesn't need his own YouTube channel. Like I said, he doesn't like editing. He does not try to edit videos. Yeah, so this will come out in December. Of course, I'll give more information as we get to the day. I don't have a day. Oh, last final thing is that next week, a week from today's stream, is our Streamiversary, where we will have new Discord stickers released. We will have a fun little stream thing. You'll see it on stream. It's a cute little thing, cute little bloop stuff. It's just a fun little extra. And of course, you can ask us all the questions you've definitely been holding back during all our yapping. And more importantly,
Please.
Dylan will be there because it is our Paper Demon stream as well. So Dylan will be available to answer all the questions, actually, because you never get to ask him, ever. A bridge to the turnabout? It'll be a long time to get to there, Enthuse.
That's gonna take some time.
What I'm so curious about, the abridged is like 14 minutes. Hello, Percy. That's without the...
Hiya, Percy.
The abridged is 14 minutes. So, I have no idea how long the next one's going to be. I'm
It'll be
kind
a
of scared.
surprise.
I don't know how we're gonna break it up. It may just be one long episode until it comes out. Also, if you like the reacts, you also have to yell at Dylan specifically that you like it. And the reason for that, guys, this is a secret. This is an open secret. It's not a real secret, but it's an open secret, okay? If you want us to do something and it involves Dylan, you have to yell at Dylan that you want it.
Yes.
Okay?
This is very specific. Don't yell at
Very
us.
specific.
Yell
We'll
at
do
Dylan.
a lot of shit.
Act him.
Okay, like
Spam
we
him.
do a lot of shit. Okay, like Mars and I, we're pretty fucking open, you know, for a lot of stuff. I want to watch all the Ace Attorney anime just in general. I just think it's fun to do a react with it as well, of course. I love the abridged. If you can't tell, I love how the editing has come out. So I really, really hope you guys like it. And I really, really hope you make Dylan make more. But that's literally it, guys. That's literally it. You want reacts, the thing. And then also, if the react's too good, we'll also react to the musical. Because I want to react to the musical. Because I also kind of want to force Dylan to, we'll maybe cover something. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe.
That would be awesome.
I gotta say, anytime I watch a VTuber's fucking, like, music video, I have the hubris of, like, I could do that.
Oh, good. It's not just me.
No, I have such hubris of, like, I could make a video like that.
No, literally, I'll be, like, singing in the shower, and I'm like, what don't I try recording?
For me, it's less like the, yeah, I'm pretty confident in my singing. It's more like, I could put, like, the art effort in, like, my brain to, like, make the whole, like, music video. I'm like, yeah, I could do that.
What the? When did I pin that?
Now, looking at Tamara, I am gonna get a cookie, and I'll be right back.
Yes. So those are all the announcements for everyone who missed it in the beginning. Lots of super exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. So Ori gave me a sneak peek of the bloopers, which are what those little popsicles will be used for the abridge, and oh, it was so good. The way she's editing them, the way she's moving them around the scene to react to, like, what we're saying. It's so damn good, you guys. I'm so excited for you to see it. I cannot wait. I need this video to come out. Celebratory cookie break indeed. I have some pumpkin cookies waiting for me, but I don't want to abandon you guys while Ori is getting her cookies, so we'll switch out when she comes back. Ooh, maybe I'll get some milk and cookies. That would be good. That would be delicious. I think I'll do that. Is it not exclamation point water?
I don't know if they work anymore.
Nope.
I don't think they
Doesn't work.
I think I stopped them.
Doesn't work, but
Yeah.
I appreciate it, Enthuse, and I will go get my cookie. BRB.
Guys, I've been given permission to give you one sneak peek at the abridged from Dylan, which I will do so at the end of stream, so you have to stay to the end of stream, okay? You have to stay to the end. It's very important. If you want to see it. These are good cookies. I have dark chocolate orange Milanos. Mmm. They're kind of melty. Goodness, I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday, man. I need it so bad. I will say, while the bloopers are not done the same way in the Justice for All Smash or Pass, there is still a blooper reel. It's more of an outtakes reel. I hate the difference between blooper
good.
and other stuff. It's annoying to, like, differentiate. Because bloopers is, like, you fucked up, right? Like, that's what a blooper is, right? Like, a blooper is a mess up.
Which we did several times.
Not in the Justice for All, Smash or Pass, though.
Oh, no.
Sneak.
I think that was just us being unhinged.
Yeah, it's just goofing off, which is more like outtakes, I guess. But I kind of use bloopers.
I think it's more so in the sense of
interchangeably.
if you're trying to record something with the aim of it being slightly serious and professional,
Ow.
and if you fuck it up, that's a blooper.
Yeah, I don't know. Bloopers and outtakes all together.
It's interchangeable, just like tights and stockings.
Mm-hmm. A 1.
Huh?
A 1.
Oh, yes,
Ace Attorney Abridged 1.
Yep.
I'm just exporting the one blooper so I don't have to have it buffer and shit when we do the sneak peek at the
smart.
end.
Yeah, it was buffering bad on me last night.
Mm-hmm. Alright. It's exported. Yeah, the third A is for the abridged.
Yeah. That's
Which
where
I
it comes
love the
from,
logo
pastry.
Honestly, I'm so happy with the logos. I figured out how the thumbnails for the Ace Attorney Reacts is gonna look. Because I don't know if you guys notice, but every series of ours has, like, every type of video, I guess? I don't know how to describe it. Type of video / series has, like, a visual tell.
Yeah. You can tell what series you're watching.
So once you know, you don't even have to look super hard at it. You can automatically know as a thing.
I do recall hearing about that Canadian Lucifer, but I don't remember the nitty-gritty of it.
Yeah, I also agree. That's like, there's a bell in my head that is ringing, but not enough.
The bell is definitely ringing, and I feel like I've seen it on TV before. But it ain't clicking.
The bell is ringing. Pick up the bell.
It's telling you, remember the stocking.
God, anyone? Wonder Pets, anyone? So good.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
Oh. Crazy. You're not Pavlov's
The bell
dog.
is
You're
ringing,
not
but I am
salivating
not
enough.
Pavlov's dog.
Bass remembers Wonder Pets. I will say, my favorite... So Bluey is up here, obviously. But I honestly think my favorite kids show that's a show that I watched while not a kid is Backyardigans.
Backyardigans.
Backyardigans walked so Bluey could run. You know what I'm saying, guys?
It
Like, you know
really
what I'm saying,
did.
folks? Backyardigans was the first play pretend.
They
shit.
had the formula figured out with the pretend play. All they need to do was get
add
the parents
in
to
it.
do
Yeah,
it too.
Exactly.
And now you have gold. Oh god,
My
this chocolate's
cousin
good.
loves the Backyardigans. They had like a Pablo plushie.
That's so cute.
And they always had Pablo carrying around.
Do it, Bass. Join me. Get some chocolate. I just had a chocolate filled with pumpkin spice
I'm
cream.
always out
It was
of
so
chocolate.
good. It was so good.
I'm always out of chocolate because I'm a person where I just like I
Yes.
can't bring myself to spend that much money on chocolate. So I want people else to buy me chocolate.
I remember the Doodle Bops, Canadian Lucifer. Love the Doodle Bops.
I know
They're
of the
great.
Doodle Bops, never watched them.
Do do, let's get on the bus. Do 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 do. Do do, let's get on the bus. Do 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 do. The Wiggles was also another one.
Oh yeah, but that I watched actually as like a child. You know, I'm saying like I was not the age demographic for the Backyardigans when I was watching Backyardigans.
If we're talking ones that I watched past like the age when I was supposed to, which means nothing.
Well, it's more just like a moniker of like that was not my childhood. That was like, you know, a separate thing. I'm not trying to be like, oh, don't watch like kid. Like, no, that's obviously stupid. It's more just like a.
Clearly, we'd never.
It was not the kids shows I watched. The kids shows I watched as a kid was like Blue's Clues and Clifford. You know, like that was the
Clifford was a big one. Cyber Chase was a big one.
Cyber Chase.
I feel like the ones I watched, quote unquote, Sesame after Street, my era were Super Y and Word Girl because of my brother. I thought it was really funny because as my brother was watching Word Girl, somehow my dad got really into Word Girl.
I don't recall Mr. Meaty, Bess.
No, I don't recall Mr. Meaty either. My dad got really into Word Girl. Like, it's so much so he would watch it on his own time. Like, my brother and I would not be around. He'd just watch it, and he'd be like, you know, there's an actual story going on here, right?
Wild.
Like, okay, Dad, sure.
Yeah, please don't. If there's a support group on Tuesdays, Baz, I don't want to know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think we both are. Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the Brony fandom for a little bit. I mean, Ori, I remember didn't you have a Rainbow Dash hoodie in high school?
I still have a Rainbow Dash hoodie, but I like my BMO hoodie more, of course. And also I have a DFTBA hoodie, which I love, and I will never get rid of.
Nice.
DFTBA. I have like a Pinkie Pie, like graphic tee shirt. But then also, I was in marching band, and I was in the drum line. And the drum line, you get to like put a nickname on the back of your shirt. That was like a special drumline thing. And the first year I had like no idea like what the fuck do I put on it. And so my mother suggested I was Pinkie Pie P-I because I like math, and I was Pinkie Pie in my friend group. So it's like we had a Twilight and Applejack, and I was Pinkie Pie. And what's hilarious is so Dylan knew of my existence by referencing that shirt. So Dylan actually, his girlfriend's family was friends with my aunt and uncle. And so Dylan went with them to my aunt and uncle's house before we ever, like, interacted, like, the two of us. And they, like, he, like, talked with my uncle and mentioned, he's like, oh, Dylan, you're in the band. He's like, yeah, you know, my niece is in the band. And he's like, oh, it's like drumline. He's like, oh, it's the Pinkie Pie shirt, or whatever. And it was like, he knew of my existence after that. And so it was really wild that after we started dating, he also came with me at some point to my aunt and uncle's house, and he's like, oh snap, that's, you know, insert generic, you know, guy's name here. That's Charles. I know Charles. And it's like, it's Charles's house. And it's like, what? Why do you know Uncle Charles? And he's like, that's your uncle? I'm like, yeah. He's like, ah. And then he explained the whole thing, and I'm like, God, that's my, like, small world story, is that.
That's
like,
crazy.
Jesus. That's insane. I'll never get over that. And so, what makes it wilder is that he's still friends with, like, the father, because, like, he was always family friends with, his ex's, like, parents, and so he, like, still hangs out with them, and he's still whatever, and so, obviously, I met them, and I know them, and so, then at some point, I went to a party that, for my cousin, my aunt and uncle's, you know, child, and I went to their party, and they, of course, invited this guy who's their family friend, right, who's Dylan's, like, friend, and so I'm there without Dylan, because Dylan couldn't make it, and he, like, comes, and so it's like, I know him, and I know he's chill, and obviously, like, Dylan really likes it, you know, it's a lot of, but we, like, ended up talking about comics at some point, at like webcomics, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get into reading them, whatever. And he's like, what do you recommend? And I'm like sitting here like scrolling through. I'm like, what's the BL?
Like, boy, do I have recommendations for you.
Like, I can't. Can't recommend. And Dylan's like,
shit,
like you
everything's BL.
Like Dylan's like, you could have. And I'm like, it's like very few of them are like super good on the story as well. You know, like we're like. Like, shit, what's not BL? I think I recommended him Unordinary and City of Blank were the two. Like, yeah,
nice.
those have like robust world building and like political commentary and like, you know, these are like in-depth things.
Somebody did say MLP enthused.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You knew it's loose MLP? Nice. I still I like people will do like redesigns or like fusions or stuff, and a lot of people that draw horses, they're just styles really nice, and I'm just like, yeah, I like your art style, and I'm aware of like MLP, so I like can get the jokes. So I will follow you. Okay, I don't like the second set of buttons. I think it's too much. Okay.
Ooh, the one set is good.
The one set is good.
Less is more sometimes.
Indeed, indeed.
See, I'm looking at this design and being like, if somebody met this dateable, would they be doing what we did? Like, oh, she's got the locks for pockets? She's holding a Magatama!
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm going for. I want to make someone else have that reaction.
Are we succeeding?
I feel like that's the goal here.
Am I succeeding?
She does have a locket.
Ah!
She's got one around her neck.
She also has a locket. Amazing. But does she have a locket in her pocket locket?
A locket in the pocket locket? Wouldn't that just be a plocket?
There's a locket in my pocket.
It's funny. I feel like my small world story didn't happen until, like, because I gotta be honest, I didn't really go a ton of places when I was younger. And I wasn't involved in too much aside from, like, my extracurriculars. Because I'm thinking back to college, because I did go away for college, and I did find out that there were a couple people who did live, not in my hometown, but they lived relatively close, but it was like, everyone from our area kind of went to this school because our high school was like, yeah, apply to that school. They're a good one. We've had students apply in the past, so like it was kind of a given. It wasn't that big of a surprise. What I did find a surprise though was when I was taking my master's. So this was like a couple years ago. This is in a whole nother town, like far away, a couple miles away. I did not expect to see anyone from that school where I was hanging out. So I'm there. I'm hanging out at a farmer's market for the weekend. We decided to go early in the morning, me and my family. We're just hanging out by the pier. And I see a little girl that I think I recognize because I'm like, wait a second. That looks like one of my clients at the school. And then as I walk closer, I'm like, oh, that is my client. What the heck is she doing here? Because, like, remember, this town is miles and miles away. And then, presumably, the girl and her family have to travel from wherever they live to get to where the school is to get the services. So it's like, wait, where are you coming from? Like, you're here. I wasn't even planning this.
What's a really wild thing about where Mars and I are from and where Mars still lives is that it's kind of a tourist place.
It really feels like it, honestly.
No, it is. It actually is. Mars, we were in a commercial. Our town is in like a commercial. For the
It is?
Yeah. Like they literally
I've not seen this commercial.
It's an insurance commercial.
Oh, well, maybe that I've seen.
Yeah, it's an insurance commercial, and it literally for
Because
like
if it's
a good
advertising
portion of
insurance,
it,
that's one thing. If it's advertising the town, that's a whole
no,
nother thing.
no. It's advertising insurance, but what I'm saying is that
Okay,
the
okay,
visual
then I
is
probably
like
have seen it.
going down Main Street, like obviously. You know, like it's
Okay,
really
okay.
wild how significant. So it is like I met people that I went to college with that live in the general geographic location of us, but certainly not close. But just the fact that I was existing in this touristish area.
You were existing in the vicinity of
they
them. It's like,
also
wow, our
sometimes
paths could have
go
crossed
there.
at any time.
Right, is like, huh. Versus, like, we wouldn't go to where they live, if that makes any sense.
No, 100%. And I think the reason for that is we do have, like, well, I live near a town that does do events like concerts, movie nights, art festivals, farmers markets. So it's basically a tourist trap, yes. Oh, Bass, our proudest photo that we appeared in the background of, Sayu's photo of his crowd.
Yes!
When we were when we were waiting in the autograph line.
Yeah, he took
That's
a picture
the proudest
of the
background
autograph
photo
line,
we've been a part of.
and we're in it. Well, I'm sorry. Sadly, we can't really see Mars, but you can see me.
You can see the ear of my hat.
Yeah, but I identified it by
look
me.
closely, and
I
you
am
can see
tall.
the ear of my hat.
I am tall, so like everybody else in there is significantly shorter than me. So it was like nice to be like, I can see over everybody.
It's like target located.
But we live in basically a smaller equivalent of if we lived near Disney or something. And so people also in the general vicinity of Florida and Disney might travel like a significant amount of time to like visit where we live. You know, but where we live is very close to just this major epicenter of stuff. Because, like, I worked at the bakery, right?
It's crazy,
Mars?
the amount of cars I see from other states. I'm like, what are you doing here?
Oh, they all come back. Oh my god, my father has this friend from high school, and anytime he visits, it's like, we gotta go to the main street. Like, we gotta go Main Street. Like, they gotta show it to everybody. And it's like, okay. Nice.
Let's do it.
From where?
That's crazy, Canadian Lucifer.
Anime NYC? Yeah.
Not sure.
Small world stuff as well. My favorite is my dad's. My dad basically went to high school with a guy, and they ended up much later in life being at the same airport in Rome at the same time and recognizing each other. Which is just so wild. So they were in Rome.
Wild.
Right? They went to high school together here in America, and they were both in Rome in this airport at the same time in the same general vicinity. I think that's wild. And they recognize each other, like, decades later. Wild.
Yeah, no, that's actually nuts.
I think it's crazy.
Inspiration just struck and I gotta type.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's not an oh-no thing.
You gotta type.
Yes, it does mean I'm not looking at my screen momentarily. I apologize.
It's funny. There's a part of me where it's like, I could definitely show, like, the Sayu photo, because it's like, we don't look like, and like, you would not be able to recognize us.
Well, one, we don't look like us, and two, we are so in the back.
We are so in the back, where the only reason I know it's us is because, like, I know what we were wearing, and I know that we must have been there, right? Like, that was the only reason I checked. But, so funny.
Okay, we flip and flop. Put that in there. And done. Click. Okay. Got that taken care of.
This one? It's this one.
One of my biggest achievements is getting my parents to understand cosplay.
Can I show it,
I
Mars?
think, though, huh?
Can I show the photo? With us
Heck
in the
yeah.
background? Okay. Eh.
Ori also did ones of us with our faces painted over, so
Well,
we could show that too.
Yeah. No, I sent those in the Discord. So this is the photo that Sayu took of the line on the first day of
From
Anime
where he
NYC
was sitting
at the morning. Yeah, so this is the line we waited in 3 hours for. That is us.
It was worth it.
Right
It was very
there.
worth it. Yep.
This is me, this little bit of blue with the black head, and this is Mars's ear.
And then there's
in front
the
of my
little
face.
tiny ear of my hat.
That is us right there.
Look, I'm famous.
Right there. That's us.
No, Ori sends me this picture and goes, "Oh my god, we're in the photo!" And I'm staring at it for like 5 minutes going, "Where the hell are we?" And then she follows up with the enhanced footage, and I'm like, "Ah, okay."
It is like the
And then I
meme.
tried to follow it,
It is like the
find
meme.
it myself.
It was
took forever.
very much just like I saw he posted this and I'm like, we are definitely in this crowd. Like, let me see if I can like pinpoint us. You know, like that
It
was
like
literally
there
the
was
only
no
reason.
we weren't.
It was like
We were in that
we were
line
here
for
the
a long
entire
ass
time. There is no way this is, you know, after we were not in the line, you know. So yes, that is us. This is Anime NYC. Very fun. So yeah, we could be parasocial and say Sayu took a picture of us. We also, of course, took a picture with Sayu, but
Yes. Oh my god. I was shaking so hard during that.
crazy.
I was like, wow, I did not think I would get this nervous.
Well, it's very much.
I
like,
really didn't.
It's such a thing where it's just like I have never done this before. Like, how do you interact with? Like,
It was
what do you
very
even
much
do?
so what's the protocol, please?
Yeah, it was like I have never had. This
What
type
do
of
I
interaction
do?
before. We are the background characters. Yeah.
A relevant gif in the
Alejandro-san was
couch.
the main
Let's go
character
see.
there. No question. No question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, doxed idiot. Yeah. In the cosplay that literally my own family couldn't recognize me in, all the way in the back where we take up a maximum of 15 pixels. You guys find me now.
And my little hat.
Find us.
My little tiny hat. Good
From
luck.
that picture alone. Alrighty. How are you doing?
That was such a good day.
It was great. It was great.
And then we
Where's
got Zeno
Waldo,
Robinson
exactly?
a couple hours later.
Yeah. With a much smaller line that if he decided to take a picture definitely would have visually included us very obviously.
Yeah.
We were first in line at that point.
We were. That was epic.
It worked out so well. It was like crazy.
It really did. And now I'm starting to think like the good time to go is at the end when
Yeah.
everyone's done.
I think so. I think the bigger concern, especially
I think
from
we
being
learned
the
our
first-
lesson.
We learned our lesson 100%. I think my personal biggest concern was like knowing 100% do they stay the whole time? You know, will like, oh god, if the line is long when we're at the end, would we even get it before they leave? I think that was my like biggest fear. Was like, ah shit, if we're at the end and it's like, oh fuck, it closes.
We
and we
literally
didn't get to,
beelined it.
it would have been
to
like,
the
ah
desk.
shit. Yeah. I'm glad we did it the way we did it. There's nobody else that I'm like dying for as much. Mars can risk Monarch when that happens in whatever way she wants, because that's for her.
All in due time. All in due time. That's really cool, Enthuse.
That's wild. Did you just email her because Geoguessr guy could do it? Well, he knows where it is, Anime NYC. I don't know if you could find us after that. There's not really any information to go off of after that.
I mean, Mason, Enthuse wrote an email to their faves, so you can always draft it.
I think that fan letters and stuff is nearly always appreciated if you're not creepy. You know, only the creepy people are like, oh God, don't do that. But you know, if there's so many people, like you're not gonna get a response. You know, that's sort of just the price of if you get too big at a certain point. There's just too many people. Like there's just too no matter how much you want to respond,
it would be
like there's just not enough.
You'd have to be okay
time.
with not getting the response.
Yeah,
but I'm sure it would be appreciated.
Yeah,
you just might not get confirmation that it was
the biggest
appreciated.
Thing. I'm 100% like all creators love fan art and stuff, no matter how big or how small they are. It's just a numbers game, unfortunately, in the end when you get to a certain point of being big. And that's why a certain part of me is like, I love my comic. We love Outcast. But I just don't
mind
get
being
that
small
big.
and niche.
It's such a catch-22. Yes, of course, enthused smaller creators will always be happier to have fan art and have fan mail and, you know, have people recognize them, you know, just because, like, again, numbers game, right? So it's always going to be a lot more intimate. And that's something they talk about with, like, you know, the parasocial relationship. It has to, if somebody gets super big, it has to, like, change, right? It has to, like, change the dynamic, because like we said, after you hit a certain point, it's like I respond to every comment because I don't get 80 comments a day. I get one a day, and 90% of the time they're Federico, and that's at best. At best, I get one a day, right? I think our most commented video has like 11 comments on it, and half of them are me replying, right? So it's just like, you know, we're not inundated. Same with
we
like,
found
to
that
talk
sweet
to you
spot.
guys on stream, right? You're not moving so fast that I miss it, and you guys can recognize even when there's only like 15 of you in here. If you're all talking, it's like, oh God, I just can't follow it as deeply as I would like, you know. Or if I'm like doing something a little more,
or multitasking.
yeah, if
that's
I'm
another
multitasking
factor.
harder, obviously. And so there's a large part of me that is like, I don't want to get very big because I don't want to lose this part of it, because like this is the fun part to me. You know, you start to get like faceless fans, for lack of a better term, you know, because it's just like,
that sounds awesome.
What a name, Scoochie Boochie. What a name.
I would check that out just for the name alone.
Ah. Okay. There we go. Ah. I'm struggling. You know, the fact that I can even have my evil Blorbo plans is the fact that you guys are not that many of you. If you were too many, I could not possibly evil Blorbo plans. Well, you had some other friends, Mason. Didn't you go to some conventions with people? I thought you went to a convention last year with somebody.
Ori, thank you for mentioning the shorts, because you just reminded me I have to comment on each one.
Oh, also, Mars. So I know we have
Yes.
our next hangout is going to be sleepover anime marathon, but what if we should have another hangout that involves watching at least some of Heaven's Official Blessing and then going to the anime cafe?
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay. I really want to go to the anime cafe.
One, did you think I'd say no to another hangout?
No.
And two, did you think I'd say no to watching more anime?
No, I didn't. It's a donghua, isn't it? I think it's a donghua.
It is a donghua, yeah.
Because, yeah, Billy.
It's
Billy
also
Billy.
one that I tried to get into a while ago and couldn't. So
I really want to go.
I really like to revisit it. Honestly,
I really want to support the anime cafe because I've always wanted to go to one, and obviously, and this is like the first
Same.
one in like America, I think.
But
it
it's
is.
like I
They
gotta
tout
know
it
the
as.
thing that
And
they're
it's like-
doing in
But
order
yeah,
to enjoy.
but it's like, of course, it's literally something I have never seen, and like I know that it's
Go figure.
Like, it's like, you know, and I was just like, yes, I do. Like I always have seen, you know, I know Crimson Chains does art of them and all that sort of stuff.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is
Mason.
very good.
Did they have a reason?
Hmm.
That's
Did you still go yourself?
Crazy enthuse. Justin Bieber shared him on a story. That's wild.
Oh wow. That would definitely help you blow up, though.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
of course. But that's why it's like, I want the YouTube VOD.
No, because
What?
if we go see the sorry, you went off on a different
Yeah,
topic
no,
and
go
I'm
ahead.
still on
Go
the
ahead.
one you
Go
left.
ahead. Go ahead.
But if we go see that,
Mhm.
maybe they'll bring a link click one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to support it because I want it to exist. Like I want to pay money to do it. But it's like I at least need to know anything about the characters.
Yeah.
Because like also like the drinks sound really interesting. I don't know if I'd get the meal, but I definitely get the dessert. But the drinks are both great.
I definitely go for dessert.
And that's really fun. And, you know, and then the other thing is the food you order comes with merch. So it's like, I at least need to
Yes.
know the thing. So there's got to be a part of it. We could also do the
I'm
opposite.
down for that. Just let me know the time and place.
Yeah, well, I think we'll do marathon first, and then we'll do that another thing. But
Cool.
yeah, I'm like, I really want to go. I really want to go really bad.
I've heard of that, Bass. It's very cute. Honestly, a Kirby Cafe sounds amazing. They'd have the best food.
See, it's like, I'm so upset. Every time I see something and it's like, look at this anime cafe in Japan, it's like, fuck! And so when I heard
It's like,
about
I want
this,
one!
and it's so close to me. It's so close to me.
Ugh.
And so when I heard
Hop,
about it,
skip,
I
and
was
a
like,
jump.
oh my god.
How long are they going to be there? Like, is it a pop-up?
So it's a permanent cafe, and they will change out
Oh.
what property it is.
Okay.
So right now, it is Heaven's official blessing. They actually have done 2 waves now, because it started in August. So it's really new. It's really not that, like,
Oh, wow.
stuff. I don't know when this one is going to end. You know, it's like to be determined when this specific partnership is going to end. But it is a specific cafe, like, building.
Okay, gotcha.
So
I
it's
didn't know it was
always
a permanent place.
there.
I thought it was a pop-up.
Yeah, no. So it's not a pop-up. It's a permanent location, but the internals will change. I'm assuming they'll do it like every quarter or every third, I think, most likely. You know, they started in August, though, so I think we have through December, probably. But, like, I don't want to risk it that hard.
Can never be
But
too careful.
I always see, like, the ones in Japan, and it's like, oh, yeah, investigations, you know, fucking, anime cafe. I'm just like,
what they have.
I wanna go! And so that makes me really, like, God, if they do good, and then Ace Attorney 7 comes out, maybe there'll be Ace Attorney
Ace Attorney
7?
Cafe.
Oh, need.
Please.
I think I can only manage one big convention a year. I spent way too much money at Anime NYC. Way too much money. Oh, I gotta
did
look
not
at.
realize there were so many shorts I didn't respond to.
Gotta look. Is it time to sign up for the thing?
Is it?
I don't know. No, it didn't change on the website.
Dang it.
Well, I mean, fall just
So
happened,
close.
but like, still. I want to sign up. I really want to table at an event. I really, 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 really do. I think, one, my art would bring fun difference to the thing, because while there is a couple Ace Attorney stuff, there's not a ton, and we'll have mostly Ace Attorney stuff. But some other things, I'll have my rake imprint and everything like that. New cosplay bad. You just gotta cut up your gumshoe coat.
But then you lose the gumshoe coat.
This is true. There was somebody I saw.
Is that a sacrifice worth making?
And she cosplayed Ida Clawthorne. And then she saw that Ida did had the short hair cut, right? And so she did this whole thing about cutting her wig and having a time to be. And then in the ending of the show, she has long hair again. And so she makes another short, screaming at the sky about it sort of thing. Good night, Mason.
Night, Mason.
I cannot imagine how long. I'm curious how many different artists must have had to work on Date Everything. Because the style is very cohesive.
It must have been in the credits. We just weren't paying attention.
Well, yeah, no, we were doing other things in the credits, but I'd just be curious because it is a lot of characters, you know? Like they had multiple writers and multiple whatever. I'm so indie pilled where my brain immediately was like, it's just one artist. But that's pretty unlikely. That's probably not.
That would be nuts if it were all just one artist. But yeah, I feel like there's they're cohesive, but there's also enough difference to kind of tell I will also say, multiple people worked on this.
There is also there's a lot of big projects that are just one artist though. I love this I have a Pathfinder homebrew book that's all about leshies. And it has a ton of leshies, and that's all just one artist. So, I'm just saying. It does not have to be...
I gotta go through and like all these comments.
Oh my goodness, Mars.
There's so many.
Why are you so behind? They come out every day. Not every day.
Because for whatever reason, I cannot open them on my phone. I cannot open comments for the Ace Attorney, specifically those shorts on my phone.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
Do any of y'all have that
problem? The same problem.
He does sometimes. He fixed it recently.
How did he fix it?
I mean, he didn't. Fix it is a strong word. It stopped happening recently.
Oh, well, great for him. Let's see. Because if I open YouTube on my phone and I find a
I'm glad, Allie. I hope whatever was keeping you is enjoyable and not sad. I hope you're busy for good reasons.
Yes. Yeah, so I have it open on my phone. I'm clicking the little speech bubble. It's not opening. But if I go to another short and click the speech bubble, it opens no problem. It's literally just Ace-tooney.
No idea.
Did I somehow ban myself?
No. You wouldn't be able to do stream stuff then. So I don't know what the problem is.
I'm curious. Why won't YouTube Shorts comments open on phone?
Boop. Boop. Which way do I have it? I have it this way. Like this. Mm-hmm. Ah!
Well, I mean,
You don't
I mean,
have to
pastry puff.
do hello
We
reference
have 5
sheet.
characters that we made one after another.
Technically, we have 6.
It was very fun thinking about them.
Remember, 6th guy didn't get true reference sheet until a year later.
This is very true.
Reference sheets are only as important
We're
as you want
smart
them
like
to be.
that. we do smart things.
That's I'm like struggling. It depends on how active the like Gluttons Club people will be, but I'm struggling because and obviously this has nothing, like, this is a long time away, but like I've always been like, yeah, I just want the Outcast boys on Art Fight, and that is true, but because you can Paper Demon and Art Fight at the same time off of one piece, you can, like, you know, min-max, I guess, with it. And I know that, like, of course, Pastry Puff's there, some of the Glutton Club people are there, you know, Allie, all this sort of stuff. It's like, ugh, I want to be able to do it, but that means Flair has to be on Art Fight.
Ah, man.
It technically doesn't mean that Flair has to be on Art Fight, but I want to get points for him on Art Fight, and I want other people to get points for it. What did they do for Haikyuu? It's another thing I never watched.
Give them all a uniform.
Oh, yeah.
They did do that for Haikyuu. They did that for every sports anime.
And like most school animes. There you go, Pastry Puff. You gotta do Glutton's Club stuff.
Yes.
I'm thinking I have to do Aridin next. That's the, like, featured one.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, Parkcats, I'm so
That's gonna be
curious
fun.
as to how Bielsa will end up doing Aridin, because Parkcats are like they're domestic. They're domesticated. So they're like pets. And so it's like, I'm very curious how Bielsa's gonna circle that square with eating the pet. Flair's gonna focus mostly on the flora and fauna and other creatures. Yeah. But you're still eating like a cat. And there's also like a whole thing.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
There's also like a whole thing in Aridin. If you read the Aridin lore, like about the Parkcats, it's like they're domestic and like they're like, you know, group pets, right? So it's like there's a clouder of Parkcats for like a whole town, all that sort of stuff. So I'm curious. I know Bielsa's gonna do it. It's more like what's the little journal entry gonna be? Is the journal entry gonna have us running from the cops about it? I don't know. That's more what I'm like curious about. But I read like a lot of the lore, so I got to add more fauna to our little Google Doc list. And
Tori,
that'll be interesting.
going to send you a video that's very Milano and Ferrix.
Oh yeah. It's just like the journal entries. I'm very excited. Oh, on Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram. This is very Milano Ferrix coded. Okay.
Do I need the sound?
I don't think it's necessary.
Oh shit. Hold on. I missed this water looper one.
Oh, snap.
I think it's the one that came out just when you looked at it.
Probably. Very Milano Ferrix.
It is. It really is. We love the Milano Ferrex vibes.
Sometimes that's what you also do as a writer. You just find reels of people that remind you of your characters and
What
are
are
like,
we hunting,
yep,
Ness?
vibe.
We're hunting the Bielsa thing. I'm also curious if that Forgotten City piece is ever gonna happen. That was touted in the Gluttons Club. We shall see.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell, indeed. Yeah, I have very explicit Paper Demon goals, and I'll probably be working on the Eridan portal on our Paper Demon stream, and that's character prompts when an idea strikes me about it, and then I do want to do every portal, and I want to do a portal with the Gluttons Club and a portal with our chat community. So now that Allie's here, Allie can be part of the next one.
Yes!
What's nice is you guys all get the portal badge too, if I draw it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I still have to work on hydrate, don't dehydrate.
Oh, you don't have very long.
No, I don't. Just the inspiration is not inspirating.
Mm.
And it's frustrating.
What were you just inspired a couple minutes ago about?
It wasn't for that. It was for a random fic idea. Random fan fiction.
Come on, Mars. You have so many things you must be inspiring about.
My brain picks what it's inspired by. No, the problem is the other day, Rage and I were talking Quest for Camelot in, I think it was the first night that she was streaming We're Back a Dinosaur Tale story, one of those.
Yeah.
And Quest for Camelot came up in the discussion, so talked a little bit about that, and now I'm like, well, fuck, Quest for Camelot, AU, or some characters from a fandom. Shit.
Can I know a fandom? Is it Orange?
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh.
Same pastry, same.
I will say I haven't seen the vast majority of the movies.
That
on
movie
Rage's
was
list.
my childhood. That movie was my absolute childhood. Pastry Puff, you know the scene I'm talking about then. The looking through your eyes scene changed my brain chemistry as a kid. It is specifically why I write Hurt Comfort.
Ah.
Let me tell you, watching that scene as a little kid, that was life-changing. That scene just hit so different.
So stumped for the trial, Allie? Well, see, that's the whole thing. Don't force it. There's a bunch of prompts that are, like, perpetual. To me, that's, like, my big thing with Paper Demon, is it's like, I'm doing it only when the mood strikes. Or, say you're in a slump, you do, like, just get something on paper. Just do it, right? Like, just write it down. Just do...
Yeah, that's kind of the approach I'm taking as well. Is just like, when it hits, it hits,
but like,
and if it doesn't, I can't force it.
I didn't do Mr. Wiggles. I didn't do the book. Like, they just wasn't inspired, wasn't feeling it. I had more fun. I had big inspirations with the portals, There's a bunch of prompts, Allie. So if you really want to do one, I bet you could find one that you're interested in that is perpetual. Otherwise, just let it out. There's a bunch of interesting ones coming up, it looks like, for Halloween, for October. I'm very excited.
Oh, the October prompts look so good.
Yeah, and I think you start with at least one bookmark if you want to do a past prompt. But, like, I specifically am not trying to do every Paper Demon prompt, right? Like, I very specifically am like, I want to just do the ones that, like, hit, Because, like I said, I couldn't really see Flair doing the Mr. Wiggles one. I couldn't really see Flair doing the book one. But when it was the tarot one, it was like, oh, haha, tea leaves, right? Like, that makes so sense. It's a great inspiration.
Ooh. Yeah, use the bookmarks. They're handy. They got some good tools.
I definitely plan more to use the junket tanks because, like I said, I really want every portal. That's like my biggest goal.
Flavor's gonna be so worldly after this.
Oh yeah, well, because of like the lore we were working on Mars, I think it makes most sense that he's traveling to all the portals.
100%.
Okay, those Magatamas look really good.
They do.
They look really
God,
good.
they look good. I think we gotta at least finish the lines.
Well, see,
we could do this.
Allie, I think just something very important. When you look at courtroom sketches, they're not usually showing very much what the crime is. I had no intention of showing what crime Flair committed. Here, it's the end of stream. We've got to go. Dylan's gonna want to go to bed. So, we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna give our closing statements, and that involves looking at my prompt because we like it and it's great, and I can talk about it.
Let's do it.
So we're going through it again. Again, Paper Demon art. Look at the Ori art. I'm gonna make you all look at it again. But I did not intend on adding what like the little evidence thing was and implying any crime. I literally was just going to draw Ro objecting and Flair like being upset or like doing something, because that's what a lot of the courtroom sketches are. They're not showing what crime the person really committed. They're just showing a moment in time in the thing. So there does not have to be a crime, right? And so like it doesn't have to be a thing. Is all I'm saying. If that's the only part you're stuck on, but you have like a pose, like don't let that stop you. Other stuff, I have no idea, Bass. That I'd have to think on a lot more. Definitely something with tea.
I don't think we're up to that just yet.
Definitely something with tea. Not the level of like Godot's tea. I see him just like pulling it out from behind his back and sipping it very like casually. I also see like a spilling it on himself sort of thing. See, it's funny. I guess I just like drawing characters flustered. I don't find Flair to be that flustered of a character. Just the situations he ends up in just cause that. But he was like, oh, with the apothecary, and he's having a happy time with his tea. Well, see, if somebody else makes it for him, he could drink it. It's only if he makes it that he can't. But yes, speaking of that, next week stream on Thursday will be Paper Demon with Dylan, and it'll also be Streamiversary. Yes. So get your questions ready for us.
What a day to celebrate.
And Dylan, as you do Paper Demon stuff. And of course, there will be new Discord stickers and a new other little Flair-related update thing that you will see that I think will be great. And it'll be fun.
I think you guys are gonna like
that
it.
Pastry, that's lovely. I love that idea. That's really great. And then I'll wake up like,
hilarious.
What? That's beautiful. And
what just happened?
So that's that. But the big thing is of course the release of the new quarterly non-Let's Play episodes on Art-torney. And speaking of that, we're gonna show you guys, I've gotten permission, like I said, to show the special secret sneak peek of the thing.
Bloopers!
Yeah. This is a sneak peek of Art-torney Abridged.
All right, Ori.
The first tournament. Don't
Ow,
stop.
fuck.
Stop. I wasn't ready. Okay. I gotta change to the other one, so hold on. All right, now we're not muted. We're ready? We're going. I'm gonna mute this music. So this is a small little sneak peek. You ready? I got permission.
Enjoy.
This is the Ace Attorney abridged.
All right, Ori, can you hear this? Ow, fuck! Ah!
What was that?
I was trying to clack something metal, but I kept clacking my fingies. Never mind.
There you go. We'll do it one more time.
All right, Ori, can you hear this? Ow, fuck! Ah!
What was that?
I was trying to clack something metal, but I kept clacking my fingies. Never mind.
There you go. There's your sneak
Poor
peek,
Dylan.
guys. That's the bloopers.
Not the fingies.
You're not gonna watch the bloopers. You're not gonna want to miss the bloopers. If anything, watch the abridged just to watch the bloopers at the end. Okay, I'm serious, guys. This abridged is my magnum opus. I'm gonna fucking keep hyping it until it fucking comes out because I need it to come out. Honestly, it should be up for angsty psychic sidekick members and angsty adversary members pretty soon because Friday we're doing the last little bit of recording stuff and then it should basically be done. So if you didn't want to wait, you could become a member. But I'm so happy with it. I guess I say very professional. I feel like the level that I expect YouTube professionals at I'm one person level to be at. I'm very proud of it this wise. I think it's great. I love how it looks. I love how it goes. Obviously, Dylan's writing is hilarious. We had a lot of fun voice acting it. Yeah, all the bloopers look like this, guys. All the bloopers have our little popsicles waving around and doing shit. I think it's hilarious. I think they're great. And
I can't help but laugh my ass off every time I see it.
Yeah, it's lovely. So keep an eye out for that. But that's where we're going to end. Remember, Ace Attorney tomorrow with Dylan. He's back. He's out of the mines for a little bit. We will get to see him. Yeah, we're going to start Turnabout for the Ages, which is quite the name.
Last case. Holy crap.
We're on the last case of investigations. That's going to be wild. And yeah, we'll see y'all then.
It's crazy.
Good night, everybody.
See you guys then. Good night, all.